All right. What is good? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Hey, yo. Shout outs, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I want to say, first and foremost, I am sorry for starting up double late. Not only was I not on time for tonight's stream like when I usually stream, I was also late to my own stream. Again. So
how's it going?
Oh my gosh.
Bravely Default. Flying Fairy, Conflicts Chime extended from the hit channel player Essence.
Yes, sir.
It popped up in my YouTube recommendations. Wow.
That's how you know you watch my channel a lot. If you get recommendations of music that I used to upload on my channel years ago before music channels became super prevalent, that's how you know you've been around for like that, where you watch the vids. If you get notifications like that. It's so funny because a lot of the I haven't uploaded many music on my channel, but the music that I have uploaded has done really well. Like Chrono Trigger, I think like over like Chrono Trigger theme, like extended, that's like 100,000 views. It's crazy. But yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome. I'm sorry for being a little late, but now I am here. Big love to Justin with the $10 dono, starting off the extensions. We're starting off the combos. Let's go, baby. We are starting up late, but that don't mean we're gonna stop. That don't mean we ain't gonna go out on top. Let's see here. So you said you wanted Bravely Default, Conflicts. That seemed like a really random. I knew there was something behind that. Oh my goodness, it's the actual first. It's the first. If you type in Bravely Default Conflicts Chime, mine is the first that comes up. The extended. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Tuesday Tunes, baby. Tuesday Tunes. Man, that's crazy. Maybe I should bring back Tuesday Tunes. We should bring that back, man. We should definitely bring that back. Yo, what's up to Chris the Shriner Dog? Thank you for the 11 months. Going on the 1 year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to get into shout outs too for everybody that's here just a bit. Shout outs to my man Dior. I know Dior was here first. So shout outs to Dior. Let's get Justin on top of the board. Anybody does 10 or more, you can pass up Justin. Remember, if you drop a dono, doesn't matter the amount, put your video game music request, and I will play that track for you. So let's get that going too. Chris is shining up with the $5 donor, says, what's up? What's going on, my dude? Playing Switch 2 with my cousin in the land of Johnny Stockton. No song required, just showing some love. Shout out to Johnny Stockton, baby. Utah Jazz. Oh man, it was great to watch Johnny Stockton all those years. He's a great, fierce competitor against my Chicago Bulls. Thank you so much, Mr. Chris the Strider Dog. Oh, man. This part goes hard right here, guys. Let's do it real quick. This part right here coming up. Man, that part goes super hard. Dang. Still good after all these years. Shout out to Bravely Default. The remaster, HD remaster, it's up. You want to hear all this music from Bravely Default? Such good music. They've got the game on the Switch too. Exclusive for some reason. All right, Dior is here. Kevin, Mustache Man, General Zamora, The Great Wah, Rob Navarro, Egomaniac Kevin, I Complain, KO Ken. Let's go. What's up, man? Shaw X, Danny Owen Gamer, Schultz, direct this month. I hope so, Schultz. We'll see. Monado, Beans and Toast, Rajiv. Tried staying up for MK yesterday, was too sleepy, made it to 3 a.m. Oh man, sorry to hear about that, Rajiv. Yeah, we played pretty late. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna have some more gameplay sessions though, don't worry. David, what's up, David? 91 Gamer Boy, John something, John Kleem, Teodoro, good morning. Yes, sir. What's good? Monado, D Money, The Great Wad, once again, Anthony Smith. Hi, Anthony. Kevin, Casual Noob. What up, Kevin? What up? Sky Guys Quest, Magnum, Felipe. There's no direct. Not funny. All right. Well, we'll see. I'm disappointed there's no direct tomorrow. I'm disappointed that there's no direct tomorrow. Guys, listen. Wait for the month. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see. Justin with another $5. Ninja Peach.
Also, I sent you on Twitter an ad I saw that reminds me of how grifters must feel about Nintendo. Lol, I edited so it's YouTube safe.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for making it YouTube safe. You said on Twitter? You sent me an ad on Twitter? All right, let's go. Let's see here. Ever bought a game? Wait, hold up. Real quick. Ever bought a game on Nintendo.com? You may be entitled to compensation. Ever bought a game on Nintendo.com? You may be... Hold up. You ever bought a game on Nintendo? Man, I'm stupid. I don't understand. Hold up. I don't... Man, I think I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I'm trying to get where the ever bought a game on Nintendo.com, you may be entitled to compensation. Oh man, Justin, I think it's not clicking right now. Maybe because that one flew over. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I'm not thinking right now, man. I'm not thinking because my brain's not clicking together right there. Hey, what's up, Party Man, Kart World? My bad, Justin. I ruined the meme that you spent time editing. My bad, bro. Justin with the 15. Thank you with that. Anyway, there's 15 or more. You can beat out Justin on the board. 20 others. So we got our first extension overclock from Justin and Chris the Shiner Dog. Let's go.
Overclock Buster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the support. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling. Next one up at 30 on the combo board. We get a 30-minute extension on tonight's stream, even though we late night tonight, guys. I'm sorry. But we still going, baby. We still going. Ryan Carter, what's up, man? Good evening. Chris Drinks taking more L's than a game of Scrabble. Yeah, that man's definitely taking some L's. Definitely taking some L's. Definitely taking some L's, man. Justin with another 3.
They think they're entitled because Nintendo wronged them. I just thought it was a goofy ad.
You know what?
Lol.
You know what? That's what I was thinking. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, oh, maybe they think that they're just entitled to stuff because that's what I was thinking. But I'm not sure if there was more to it, that I missed something. Okay, yeah, I ruined it. My bad, Justin. Like, it's there. That's definitely there because people do think that they're entitled to all sorts of stuff when it comes to Nintendo. Or when it comes to gaming just in general. So shout outs. Thank you so much, Justin, with another $3. Yo, we out here tonight. 23 on the board. Yo, combo breaks. Let's get to that first double extension, 30 minutes. Let's do it, boys and girls. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Thank you guys for your support. Justin, if you have some more music, let me know. Shout outs to Chris the Shiner Dog. Thank you for that. Thank you for that $5 earlier, too. To Johnny Stockton. I saw those ads. Yeah, exactly. It didn't click right away. But that's definitely a thing. It'll be on the 11th, and I have foreseen it. I am the great leaker, Kevin. The almighty leaker, Kevin. Yes, sir. We out here. Young ones would have loved the golden days where we got bangers and sequels so quickly. I mean, it's one of those things to where it's like, it's possible, but then again, it's like not possible because of how long development takes, these days. Like, listen, man, I went through every single stage. Let's look at the 7th generation. I got Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3 all within a 5-year time span. That was fantastic. Mass Effect 1 in 2007. I just finished my, it was Christmas break in college in 2007. That's when I got it, my junior year in college. 2010, my senior year, I'm just finishing up. That's when Mass Effect 2 comes out. And then 2012, I'm working my job. In 2012, I had to take the day off, and Mass Effect 3 comes out. So all within a span of 5 years, I get 3 banger Mass Effect games. It was great. I wait 5 years, that same time frame. I wait 5 years for the next Mass Effect game. So we go from 2012 to 2017, and it's trash. And we have essentially not had a Mass Effect game since then. So I know, man. I've been there, done that. It sucks. So yeah. At the same time, the people want great graphics and dev time, so have to match the unreasonable requests. Man, I'll be honest. I'll be completely fine if the graphical quality of games was like a little bit above Mass Effect, like the Legendary Edition. I would be completely fine if the games were that good. Like, or if the, like, listen, even Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13 looks incredible. I really don't need anything a million times better than that. No way.
Can I get menu, Mario Kart 8, day?
Yeah.
From Mario Kart World. I listened to the Mario Kart World soundtrack all day today. I found some hidden gems.
Okay, Mario Kart 8 day menu. So is that from Mario Kart? Oh, from Mario Kart World. Yes. Okay, here we go. Yes, there's some great. This one's an awesome remix of the Mario Kart 8 theme. It's really good. It's really good remix of it. Just came from Big Brother 27 live stream. Getting Gamers, the reality TV show season. Let's go. Hey, shout outs, man. Let's get it. What's up, Shaw X says Ocarina of Time was 98, Majora's Mask was 2000. We had 3 Uncharted in the PS3, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10 released in a 5-year period. Yep. Switch 2 getting 2K26 with full parity. Yep. Switch 2 getting all that. OJ's depression arc. My depression arc was actually shortly after that. Like my real depression arc where I was really, really in trouble. But I'm okay now. Let's see here. Replaying Resident Evil Remake, and I was like, I don't need games to look better than this. Yeah, like honestly, Resident Evil Remake, that's about as good as I need games to look. That'd be the peak. The games look fine. I don't need them to make them look way better than Resident Evil. Honestly, and I'm not just saying that just because. I've actually thought this for a while now. Like, I really don't need the games to look way better than Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like, that game looks fantastic. Like, if anything, just work on making sure the games are fidelity, work on content. But we don't need graphics that are significantly better than Resident Evil 4 Remake, in my opinion, at least. Like, I don't think we need things that are, like, that crazy. I think, and I know I'm saying that now, and everyone always says that for, like, every generation, but honestly, it's getting to the point to where it's, like, we barely even get anything. Like well, we do, but it's just, like, it's so spotty, and it's so weird when we do or when we don't. I would say that Capcom has done a pretty good job with Resident Evil, though, getting a consistent flow of graphics and gameplay, and make sure that there's consistent games that come out, the remakes, the big games. So, yeah, I'd say they've done a pretty good job with that. I mean, between, like, you know, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, and now Resident Evil 9, that's not too bad. Resident Evil, 7? Or Resident Evil 7, that was 2017. Resident Evil 8, when was that? Was that 20, I forgot, was it 2021 or 2020? I forgot exactly when that was. And then now we're getting Resident Evil, Resident Evil 9, the new Resident Evil Requiem or whatever. So that's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good. Graphics hit diminishing returns on the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy, yo, let's go. I'll be happy with Death Stranding 1 graphics without emptiness. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not fussed with graphics, happy with decent gameplay and steady frame rate. Exactly. That's why I said Nintendo, I think perfectly, like, it's almost perfect when it comes to Nintendo. Nintendo has the perfect mix of graphics and profitability, or graphics, portability, the not breaking the budget. I think the Switch 2 has the perfect mix of that. It can get graphics that are like Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like, it can, because, like, PS4 can do that. Switch is stronger than PS4. So it can get graphics that look as good as Resident Evil 4 Remake. That's fine, Justin with another 3.
I tried Sonic Superstars on Switch 2, and you know what? It's pretty good. Not great, but good. Can I map screen medley? Super Mario World.
Nice.
From Mario Kart World, it's an amazing track.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely get that for you next. So Sonic Superstars, it runs at a more consistent 60 FPS right now. It should run at a more consistent 60 FPS on Switch 2. All right, let's see here. And thank you for another $3 dono, Justin. Let me make sure that I update everything here. Justin, once again, running away with the Hokage lead. $18. Anybody does 18 or more, you can time up, or 10 or more to pass them up or time up on the stream ninja board. Let's go. 29, one combo away from a 30-minute extension. Thank you guys so much. Super Mario World from Mario Kart World theme. All right. Thank you so much, Justin, with some banger tunes as well. All right. Hey, what's up, Nintendo? Welcome to the stream, brother. DK Bonanza looks very polished, looks very good. Like, is anybody sitting there saying, oh my gosh, it should have, Astrobot is looking a million times better than DK Bonanza? Nope. But yeah, Astrobot's on a much stronger system, so it's about the style. It's about, like, we've got good enough, You know, like, I still feel that this is the perfect mix. Maybe if we had a Nintendo Switch Pro, maybe that will be like the ultimate, because like the CPU may be a little bit stronger on that CPU, but for the most part, Switch 2 is exactly what people wanted, and that's why you're seeing the sales that you're seeing. Like, yeah, it doesn't do what PS5 does. It doesn't have to. You know, a lot of developers don't even fully use the PS5 capabilities at this point. So I'm just happy that we've got a system that I think is capable enough. It's not going to be the best. There's going to be some games that aren't as good, but it's capable enough. And once again, price range wise, considering how expensive technology is these days, I mean, this is probably the best we're going to get, you know, when it comes to like price versus power with the hybrid form factor. Like with the hybrid form factor, remember, they're still selling Steam Decks for $400, you know, with no dock. No dock, no detachable controllers. That's $400. You want an OLED Switch Steam Deck? That's going to run you $550 to $650. So I think price for power and all that, I think the Switch 2 is pretty freaking good. Let's see here. But DLSS is a great equalizer in terms of graphics, which allows devs to focus more on smoothness and gameplay. Yeah, this definitely helps out a lot. It definitely does, especially like Street Fighter and different games that have came out, you know? Yeah, exactly. Comes with no HDMI cable. Comes with, you know, nothing, not all the packings that you get, right? The charger, no, it comes like with the charging. It comes like with the power cord. But you guys know what I mean, right? You guys know what I mean on that one. So it comes like with a little grip for your controller to make it into like a regular controller if you can't, you know, get a pro controller or don't have one. So to me, the Switch 2 is significantly better value. When it and backwards compatibility now, you know, with the Switch 1 games, that's significantly, in my opinion, better value than a lot of systems out there. Just going off of, like I said, what you get from the package and comparing it to other stuff. Yo, Danielle L, thank you for the $3.99. Thank you, man. I haven't seen that name before, so if you're new, thank you for donating. I appreciate that. If you have a music track, I know you dropped a big, nice super sticker, but if you have a music track, let me know what you want in the comment section, and I got you, brother. Thank you so much for the $4 dono, and that does push us above the 30, and you guys know what time it is, baby. It's time to see Noah.
Overclock Buster!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Overclock Busters in the house, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. 30-minute extension. Next one up at 45. We're humming along, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate that. Let's go. Get the hype in the chat, baby. $450, great price point for the Switch 2. Yeah, it might go up, though. That's the problem because of the tariffs. What I'm guessing is that Nintendo will increase. I think one thing that Nintendo can do to offset that is that they'll probably increase the price of NSO. So what do you guys think is a better option? Because like tariffs are tariffs. We're going to get tariffed. We're getting tariffed to hell and back. So they increase the tariffs on products, and obviously China's been hit with tariffs. Vietnam is now up to, you know, 20% from 10%. So do you guys think that they're gonna just increase the price of the system, or do you guys think that they should increase the price of like accessories, or maybe even NSO, increase the price of NSO by $5 per tier, $5 to $10 per tier, maybe $30 for the basic tier and then $60 for the higher tier? I think, me personally, I think that they should increase the price. If you're going to do something, don't increase the price of the system. Just increase the price of NSO. Increase the price of something else. That's just my thought, because they already did that with the accessories. So maybe just increase the price of NSO if you have to, if we're getting tariff. Maybe that's what I'm thinking what they're going to do. But what do you guys think they're going to do? Microsoft just said, screw it. We're increasing the price of, you know, everything. Accessories, systems, games, everything. Nintendo said, okay, we're increasing the price of accessories. You know, accessories. We're going to increase the price of that. So what do you guys think would be the best option? Because these tariffs are going to hit by August. Let's see here. Let's see. They already increased the price of accessories and Amiibo due to tariffs. Yes, but now we have a Vietnam tariff that's coming in as well. So now we have that wasn't present when they increased the price of that, because the accessories, that's China. A lot of it's from China and Vietnam. You know, with the tariffs, but now there's going to be another tariff hit. So that was the before tariff hit. Now there's going to be another tariff hit that's going to be enacted on August 1st. So let's see. OJ, it's pronounced La Van Lay. Okay, La Van Lay. Is that what that dude's name is? Yeah, I didn't know what I just called him Danielle L. Shoutouts though. Yo, Ninja J with the 4.99 says Nintendo Prime made a video saying Switch 2 went up in Saudi Arabia. It did go up in Saudi Arabia. That was market conditions for Saudi Arabia, though. I don't know what those market conditions are in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't cover it, because I don't know what those market conditions are. But yes, it did go up inside. Like, it went up to like $40 or something like that. So yeah, 4.99. Thank you so much, Mr. Initial J. Thank you for that, dude. Appreciate it. Let's go. 37 on the board. The combo breaks keep on coming. Let's go. Let's get the 45-minute extension, baby. I'm happy to be here for you guys streaming. Make sure you guys hit the like button, too. If you have not hit that like button, make sure you sign up for our Donkey Kong Bonanza giveaway. That's on the community page. We got a lot of good stuff going here. Very excited to get into the content. Donkey Kong Bonanza and more. Let's go. Key prices lowest on the best markets, US and Japan. Yeah, maybe they increase the price in other places. It's going to be hard for Nintendo not to just increase hardware price. It is going to be hard. It is going to be hard. I mean, you know, but like I said, there are some other options, you know. Justin with the $5 dono through Super Chat. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much, Justin. Appreciate that. And he says, can I get a file select, Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart World? Did anything from Prime Week? I got Gundam Breaker. Oh, did I get anything? No, I haven't got anything yet, but I think I'm gonna pick up some stuff. I did pick up, Dragon Age, the new Dragon Age game, the one that, it was like $14. So I don't know if that was Prime Week or not, but I saw it for $14. I was like, whatever. I probably won't even play it, but just to have it, I guess. $14, can't go wrong with that. Well, actually, maybe you can considering the game, but that's like, whatever. I'll get it. Gundam Breaker 4 on Switch for $20. Yeah, I might pick up Gundam Breaker. I did see that. I might pick that up, actually. I might actually get that one. File select Mario 64. Thank you so much, Justin, with another $5 dono, extending your Hokage lead to 23. Yo, let's go. And 3 combos away from a 45-minute extension. Hey, yo, we out here tonight, boys and girls. Let's go. All right. I have a system, but I still need NSO to increase the price of the console, so leave NSO alone. You have the system, but I still need NSO. Okay. So, yeah, I think a lot of us would be like, no, just increase the price of the system because we already have the system. So we don't, but then again, it's like, okay, well, how, you don't ever, system price increases can stifle the growth of the system, you know? Because NSO is not needed. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not needed. But, like, the system is needed to enjoy it. So, yo, Vadset, what's up, Vadset? Welcome. All depends on the yen exchange rate before we see more structural model to go by. People jumping the gun with Canadian and Saudi chains of economics. Yeah, I'm not even factoring those in, Dank. I'm not factoring in Saudi and the Canadian market. I'm just factoring the tariffs from you know, the Vietnam place. I'm just factoring in that and saying, okay, well, let's see what happens in the future. So, but yeah, we'll see. There might not be anything. They might eat the tariff costs, guys. I mean, they could. They might eat the tariff costs. So we'll see. Let's see. Any thoughts on Wild Hearts S coming later? I might check that game out. Veilguard, yeah, Veilguard. That's the game. Yeah. So yeah, I gift. You got a 30,000 mAh power bank at Amazon for $30. Ooh, that's nice. Picked up Seafood Collection. Way better on Switch 2. Yeah, I actually might play that on Switch 2. They gave me a review code, but it was so crusty on Switch 1. I was like, dude, this game's terrible. I haven't even heard this track on Mario Kart World. That's how much music they have. I have not heard this Fossil Select remix. This is so good. We really need a jukebox. Like, I want to see Nintendo at the next Direct or whenever have like a massive update for Mario Kart World, you know, like where they just have a bunch of cool stuff that they, you know, quality of life features and other things that they do, which I think that they will. I think they actually will update and put some more stuff in the game. But like a music selection would be good. Like if you can just like switch the tracks like in free roam mode or something. Yeah, let's see. The cool guy says, what's up, man? I hope all's well for you. Everything's good. So that's the Batset and the cool guy, the Dudley bros. Let's go. Shout outs. Rob, no, I did disagree. I think the system is the gate for other people. We want a big install base, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why the system's the big, like, you want that. So if you have a lower price of entry, that will get more people in. And if they want to decide to get NSO or not. So, you know, I would never want to see them increase the price of the system, you know, even though I do pay for NSO. Obviously, I don't want that price to increase either. But it was like, I was just putting a hypothetical out there. That's all. I have a laundry list of things I need them to add and fix in Mario Kart World. Yeah, don't we all, man? We all got that list. Oh, man. I think they're going to get a lot of stuff done, though. We'll see. Dragon Age Veilguard was a free PS Plus game a month after release. It was. They just took the money and said, all right, we're good. They took the money and said, all right, we know this isn't going to sell that much more than what we got, so we're done. FF Pixel Remaster is $40 on Prime Day. For your information, any ninja still wanted to snag it? Nice. I actually picked up FF6, the Pixel Remaster. Like, I got like the collector's edition thingy, so I'm good on that one. Tony Hawk on Switch 2 is amazing. Yes, I just got a review code for Tony Hawk. I'm playing Guardians of Azuma. I was playing some side quests or some extra stuff in Guardian, but I just got Tony Hawk. It's the second, it's right there. So I just got Tony Hawk. So maybe we'll check that game out this week for sure. So I did get it. Looks like it's running at 60, right? 60 FPS this time. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 was running at 30 on the Switch 1. So looks like we got 60 FPS Tony Hawk, right? That's good. Let's see, how much are the tariffs in Vietnam going up? 10%. 10%. So from 10% to 20% tariff on any good. So take whatever it costs to import it, and then 20% of that add on top of it. So it's a 20% tariff now. Yo, Justin with another $3 dono. Let's go.
Can I get Dolphin Shoals, Mario Kart 8, Night, from Mario Kart World?
Yes, sir. You absolutely can. Thank you so much, Justin, with another dono. Justin running the stream again. Let's go. Justin also with the 26 on the board. Anybody does 26 or more, you can tie up or pass up. Justin on the board. Yo, let's go. And, of course, Overclock.
Overclock Buster!
Dolphin Shoals. Smash. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Night. Mario Kart World. All right, let's see if it actually pops up here. Yes, it does. Thank you so much, Mr. Justin, with another $3 dono, 45 on the board. Let's go to 60. Let's get that hour extension. Then maybe we can move on. Okay, guys, my green screen's a little messed up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's better. Then we can get that platinum tonight. Let's see if we can go. We're on our way. Shout outs, guys. Let's see, a 25% Vietnam tariff. I thought 25%. Okay, so my bad. It's 25%. Is it a 25% anyway? It's 20% or above. So that is up 50. That's up 15 to 10% from what we had before. So yes, it's gonna tariffs pass the cost of the consumer. That's just what happens with them, you know. So it's very unfortunate. So, Subnick93, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? More carts and customization. Why not both? I don't really care about the cart customization, to be honest. Like, give us more carts. I don't mind having more carts, but I don't really care about changing like little wheels and stuff like that. I don't care about that. But yeah, more carts would be great, even though there's a lot of carts. But yeah, more carts would be good. But for me, jukebox, and for me, just basically some quality of life features and stuff like that. Let's see, on a non-selfish level, the console is one-time introductory purchase, but NSO's reoccurring costs, so leaving NSO alone is a more pro-consumer move. It's like yes and no, because there's more people who don't have a Switch 2 than who do have a Switch 2. You see what I'm saying? So while yes, NSO is a reoccurring cost, it's not required to even use the system. You don't need to have NSO. You can play the Switch 2 and be completely fine without NSO. It's not required, but the system itself is required, and there's more people who don't have the system than who do have the system. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it might be a little bit better in terms of it for the system to not increase in price, so the majority of people who don't have the system get a better deal on the system compared to NSO that is once again not needed. You don't need NSO, you know. It is not required. Let's see here. They should let us organize key cards better. Let us organize key cards better. I don't know what key cards are you talking about. Let's see. Mario Kart World track selection is all I need. That'd be really good. I think recently you mentioned Clash of Ninja. When you mentioned, I thought it would be cool to boot it up soon. I have the Revolution series on Wii. Yes, Clash of Ninja is fantastic. We played it a few years ago. It's really good. What's up, David Dampier? I'd rather them increase NSO. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's once again, it's one of those things to where, yeah, I would love it if none of it would happen. But if I had to pick which one would be like better for like the overall health of the system going forward, I think like an NSO price increase might be a better option. Now, once again, if selfishly, I'd be like, no, just increase the price of the system because I already have the system, so it doesn't really matter, right? But more people don't have the system than do have the system. So, and NSO is not, I mean, Yeah, sure, you get Nintendo's first party games, play on NSO, like that's awesome. You get the you know, like the different GameCube and stuff like that. So it's NSO's good. Like NSO's like really good, but yeah, it's like one of those things to where, you know, it just depends. It depends on what you're looking at here, you know? Let's see, NSO's already bundle on OG should carry over. Once again, if they increase the price, it would increase the price of NSO on all platforms, you know? The keycard selection where we have all of our digital games. Oh, they should. What's wrong with that? Because I thought that was pretty good. You can filter it and you can adjust it the way that you want to. So, I played a bit of Plucky Squire on Switch 2, and it's one of the most creative games I've ever played. I love puzzle solving in book form, and I'm going into 3D. Devolver outdid themselves. Yeah, Plucky Squire is really good. They've been aggressive on tariffs on countries that manufacture chips. They really have been, man. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Let's see here. Spoiler alert, they're probably both going up. I know, you know what? We're talking about either or. It's probably going to be both of them. Man, it's probably going to be both. So I'll say this, like, if you can afford it, if you can get it, get your Switch 2 now. Don't wait.
Can I get Peach Gardens, Mario Kart DS, from Mario Kart World?
Yep.
I feel like this song could be at Party Man's future wedding or a Nintendo cafe.
Yeah, that'd be good, man. Mario Kart World, Mario Kart DS. Let's see here. Peach Gardens. Let's see, Mario Kart World, Peach Gardens. Thank you so much, Mr. Justin, with another $3 dono. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $3 dono coming through. Actually, we got one JoJo too as well. So let's go ahead and get that JoJo in there. Justin did that at first. Thank you so much. Another 3 on there as well. 29. Anybody else 29 or more? You beat up my man Justin on the board. Hey, yo. We are close. 12 away from that. Oh, my God. I pressed the wrong button. My bad. Combo breaker. Not overclock buster. We are 12 away from that. What's it called? From that 1 hour extension. Let's go. Shout out to Justin. And why isn't this... This Peach Garden song is really low. All right. Let me replay it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a moot discussion. I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait longer. I mean, if the longer you wait, the more chances it actually goes up in price. So it's up to you. I don't care whether you guys get it or not. I'm just trying to give you guys the best information. Like, if you want to get it for like a better price, it's not gonna go down in price. It's gonna go up in price. So the best bet is probably if you want one, you know, the best bet is probably to get it at this point, and then, you know. Because it's not going to go down. It's only going to go up in price because of tariffs and because of economy and because of inflation and because of stupid stuff. So yeah. Just based, like I said, just based off the tariffs, you know, and based off of like what we see with other platforms, like everything's going up in price, you know, because of tariffs and because of inflation, because of the cost. So yeah, I would say that if you want one, definitely get it more sooner than later. But like I said, we'll see. I would say, I mean, August, we'll see what happens in August because there is some time. I guess it's being signed in August. So we'll see what happens before then, you know. We'll see what happens before then. I know, seriously, Huddy. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome, man. Thank you for watching my video today. I appreciate it. Yeah, this economy sucks, man. Let's see, I think it's telling that they raised the price of Switch 1 in Canada. That's a huge red flag in my opinion. Exactly. There you go. Like, they raised the price of Switch 1 in Canada. So, and they've raised the price of Xbox Series. They raised the price of PS5 multiple times in different regions. Like, the prices aren't getting lower. They're getting higher, even with old hardware, you know? So yeah. Pray for those planning to get Switch 2 later. The wall will turn them forever. Why Nintendo games ever been always been so collectible? I'm not really sure where the lore of Nintendo games, where, you know, people, you know, just like their prices stay high and people just like to collect them. I think it's because of the history. It's because of the prestige and history that Nintendo has, like Shigeru Miyamoto, you know, Zelda, Mario. There's just a certain aura that it has that other companies don't have, you know, that comes from being old, you know, like just comes from being old and being legendary. Like the legendary games and the legendary stuff that's happened, that's stuff that's built over decades. That's stuff that's built over generations. You know, it's not something that just happens overnight. So I think it really comes down to that, because back in the day, it wasn't like that. I mean, you could see Nintendo games, used Nintendo games for cheap as hell. You get Super Mario World, you can get Metroid, Super Metroid, you can get all these like cartridges and like GameCube games for cheap as hell. So it wasn't even like it was like that back in the day as these systems were out. It wasn't until much later, it wasn't until we got into like the HD era that things started getting kind of crazy with old Nintendo games. So I don't really know, but when I was growing up back in the day, NES games were cheap. They were always cheap after they'd been out for a while, used games and all that. Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, everything. It wasn't like it is now, you know? So.
Alright, I have been saving this request ever since I discovered it. Can I get title screen? Super Mario Maker from Mario Kart World.
Dude, I have not listened to like half this music that it's not came up to like half of this stuff that you're talking about, which is awesome, by the way. Justin, once again, 51 on the board. 32 when it comes to Hokage. Is anyone going to be able to top Justin on the Hokage board? Let's go. 10 for the Stream Ninja. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate another $3 donut. We are on one tonight. Super Mario Maker. So, hold up. Let's see here. We got title screen. Super Mario Maker, Mario Kart World. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what, like I said, I haven't heard so much of this stuff, man. It's crazy. Let's go. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that. Combo breaks. 9 combos away from that first 60. Let's go. Yeah, exactly, Klaus Strife. We just talked about that. It went up in price in other regions already. Talk about Mario RPG. Is it on sale? Yes or no? Yeah, Mario RPG is on sale right now, Mr. Davis. Will you like it? Probably not. I mean, maybe. It's a turn-based RPG. Tend to focus on unique gameplay, which makes them timeless, whereas Uncharted 1 through 4 pretty much play the same. I mean, like, there's Nintendo games that kind of play the same too, but I think that it's really, that is a part of it. There is some type of thing that makes it a part, like, since it's not focused on graphics as much, and it's focused on, like, yeah, like a unique style of play, whereas a lot of times, Nintendo might not even replicate that style of play, or it might be so different. Whereas, yeah, like a game like Uncharted, it's fantastic. It's still really good. But there's so many other third-person shooters that have came out that are like, just in terms of gameplay-wise, that have just came out that have been better than it, right? That we've seen like controls, fluidity, graphics, whatever, because the game was based off of looking like a movie. That was the whole marketing gimmick or campaign with Uncharted was, hey, it's a movie. But we have games that have came out now in today's day that look better than Uncharted, that have better control schemes, that have better, than Uncharted. Whatever the case is. So I think that might be it. Whereas, like, how many 2D platformers are better than Super Mario World, So I think that might be a part of it. But, it's one of those things that I would say that would be the thing that I can think of to your point, Uncharted 4 looks crazy good, but it's not like there aren't, like, other third-person shooters that look better and that have better gameplay, you know what I'm saying? Like the Uncharted 4. Like, it looks great. Looks fantastic. But there's other third-person shooters that have came out that look better because of new hardware, and that and have, like, upgrades and certain stuff that you can do with the gameplay, All Uncharted has is collectibles, right? It has the online multiplayer, which I think that's still up, but you just have, like, little collectibles and that's it. So I think that's the thing with it when it comes to, like, Nintendo's first-party games. Once again, like Super Mario World, look at that. People still talk about that game to this day, about how good that game is. Now, Uncharted, I mean, sure, there's probably gonna be people that say, yeah, it's really good even 20 years later, but what do they talk about with Uncharted? They talk about how good the graphics are. They talk about how good the graphics are. They don't necessarily talk about all the cool, unique, innovative ideas of gameplay that it has. They talk about how great the graphics are. Super Mario World, you can still go back to Super Mario World and think about all the different type of gameplay ideas that they have in that game for a 2D platformer. Now, there's been other 2D platformers that have came and surpassed it, but there's a certain charm and there's a certain way that Super Mario World did it that a lot of other 2D platforms have not done. Think about the cake mechanic in Super Mario World, where you go, wow, wow. Like, how many other 2D platformers have even gotten that right when it comes to, like, the flying cake mechanic in Super Mario World, So I think, so that's the reason why. Everybody that's in the chat that's saying graphics are holding up, that's the whole point. That's exactly the reason why that's exactly the reason why it's not like where, like, the prices, it's not timeless. It's just, oh, well, it looks good. Graphics. That's all people talk about. Super Mario World, it's not like it's talked about because the graphics are incredible. The graphics are not incredible anymore. It's talked about because the gameplay's timeless,
Can I get please select player?
That's the thing.
Super Mario Brothers 2 from Mario Kart World. I'm to
Let's see
show
here.
people some of the best songs I heard today.
Select player.
Wow.
Super Mario Bros. 2. Mario Kart World. And I think that's the reason. That's the funny thing that people don't realize, that it's not about the graphics. Graphics are great and everything like that, but that's not what makes your game timeless. It's going to be the gameplay ideas and the things that are based off of that. I mean, nobody's really basing their gameplay off of Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? People are basing their gameplay, even 2D platformers to this day, off of Super Mario World, but nobody's really basing their gameplay off of Uncharted 4. It just looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks good, you know? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what Uncharted was built for. Uncharted was built to take full advantage of the PlayStation hardware graphically. But when you're talking about, like I said, timeless, when you're talking about, you know, people that build like a legendary reputation, or the price of the game still stay high, the gameplay, those are the type of things that get it to be that way. Not because the graphics were really good, you know? That's just the way that it is. That's it. It's not that, like I said, it's because Uncharted's bad. It's not. The gameplay in Uncharted's fine. You know, I beat Uncharted 4. I think it's fine. But what I'm saying, like, why are people having this type of thing with certain games compared to other games not having that? And I think that's part of it right there. That's part, you know? So yeah. A car scene can't be timeless. That's just the graphics. But timeless means the gameplay. Uncharted's gameplay is not timeless. There are significant... And I like Uncharted 4, but there's nothing timeless about Uncharted's gameplay. And I'm talking about gameplay. Nothing timeless about that. It's just the game. You know, it's a third person cover shooter. You know, but there's nothing timeless about that gameplay, in my opinion. There's games that do it significantly better now at this point. You know, now that we're years removed from that. Go back and play Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 1 or the first Uncharted on PS3. There was nothing timeless about that game. There's nothing timeless about it. Uncharted 2, you can still play Uncharted 2, and I think it plays okay, and it plays fine. Uncharted 3 is a mixed bag. Uncharted 4, once again, I mean, maybe with Uncharted 4, I think out of all of them, I think maybe Uncharted 2 might be the most timeless, if there was a timeless one. But there's really nothing really super timeless about the game. It's just, the game looks good for the hardware that it's on, and it has fantastic voice acting. So you can go back and play it. I mean, I guess for some people it could be, but I'm not really sure if there's anything too timeless about it, in my opinion. But once again, I can understand for other people if they said it was timeless. I get that. I understand that, you know? Let's see here. Symbol the Rapper with the $50 Dono Yo Symbol out of nowhere. Thank you so much, Symbol. You know what I feel is timeless? Crash Bandicoot 1 on the PS1. I think that is more timeless than Uncharted. Like, Crash Bandicoot, you can go back, even though they have the remastered trilogy thing, but that plays just like the PS1 game, just better graphics. Yeah, I think like Crash Bandicoot to me would be a bit more timeless. Symbol with the $50 says, thanks for the years of entertainment. I wish I could support more. Continue doing your thing, OJ. Hey man, you're supporting just fine. Symbol, thank you so much, man, with the big $50 dono. Hey yo, we haven't had one of those pink super chat ones in a while. Hot minute, let's go. And we've unlocked, you guys know, the first platinum on the board. Yes sir, let's get it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Symbol the Rapper. Hey yo, we out here tonight, my boys and girls. Yes sir, let's go. Let's get that platinum. Next one up, platinum and a half. Let's get it. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. 50 chicken nugget winner, chicken nugget dinner. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Symbol. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the big $50 dono. $49.99 to be exact. Thank you so much, man. And you know what? I'm gonna keep giving you guys more and more years of entertainment. More and more. I'm gonna keep going. We going till the wheels fall off? Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I've gotten just like a bolt of creativity in terms of stuff that I want to do, other types of channels. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I still want to do in this field, man. So I ain't done yet. Can't stop, won't stop, you know? I'm not done yet. So thank you so much, Mr. Symbol the Rapper. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I know we have some good conversations on Twitter DMs. Symbol, if I can type here. Thank you, man, for the $49.99. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Spyro. Yeah, Spyro for sure. Spyro's pretty timeless, man. That's a great game. Great game. I would even say something like Little Big Planet. Like Little Big Planet 1 is kind of like timeless. Like Little Big Planet 1, Little Big Planet 2. I would say like you can go back and play those. Not only does the game look great, but it also controls pretty good too. It's like Little Big Planet 1 and Little Big Planet 2. Those are pretty good. Those are kind of timeless. You can kind of play those whenever. Like the editing tools to make levels in there and stuff like that was pretty creative. So yeah, even like Little Big Planet. On Uncharted 4, that game had some a lot of epic moments. Yeah, absolutely. Prefer Sackboy's Big Adventure. Yeah, that game's not as good, but yeah, I feel you on that one. Justin with another $3 dono.
Can I get Yoshi Star Galaxy?
Yes,
Super
sir.
Mario Galaxy 2 from Mario Kart World.
My man's got
all the Mario Kart World music I have right now.
That Mario
Wow.
Kart World music is so good, Justin. It's so good. It's so good. Yoshi, Star Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Kart World. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Let's get it. All right. So I spent some time with Ratchet and Clank. I think I ripped apart, right? Today I'm the PS5 30th anniversary console. I got that console for nostalgia. Nice. Mario Kart World music's fantastic, man. Let's see. Let's not forget the run and gun style with the brothers. They had me on the run murderous truck. Yeah. yeah. That's fun. It's fun stuff. All right, Rob. What's up, Sis? Another timeless game would be Wind Waker. Wind Waker is definitely timeless. It's a little frustrating though. It's kind of frustrating to play that game. Not on the the non Wii U version, like the GameCube version. You can still play it, but the Wii U version is just better because of the map. You know, the map makes it so much more playable, and also like the Swift Sail, the map. There's so many different things, like the adjusted Triforce quest. There's so many things that make it way better on the Wii U than it is on the GameCube. You know. Let's see here. Is the Starfield lock-picking simulator timeless? I dropped that game right after that. You know what's funny? I went back to it after that, and then I still dropped it again. But yeah, I think that's when I just said, or was it? No, it was after I was talking to some guy, and I had like 5 options, and it was like, maybe you can do this. Maybe I just said, guys, I'm good. I just cut it out. I just said, yeah, guys, I'm good. Like, this is just not for me. Like, I did. I think that's when I realized I was done with Xbox. Was like when that happened. I think that's when I realized I was just done with Xbox. It was 2 separate occasions. It was the Hi-Fi Rush where I was playing Hi-Fi Rush and I was just like, yeah. Like El Capone guitar. And that was fine. The gameplay's fine. It's not bad. But I just cut that off. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm good. I don't feel like playing no more. And then Starfield came out, and I cut. I think Starfield was first. I think that was first. I don't know, either one. I don't remember when. But Hi-Fi Rush and Starfield back to back. I just said, I'm done, man. I'm good, Microsoft. I'm good.
Time to take a break from the Mario Kart World momentum and play Boss Battle from FF12 and Academia from Metaphor.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
I got
not
you.
sorry, Justin.
I got you on both of those. Christian, thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate it. Combo breaks. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Lockpick, yeah, the lockpick Starfield. Like, I think that's when I just said I'm done, man. I tried. Those are their big games that they had, and they just weren't hitting for me, man. They weren't hitting, so I just said I'm good. So yeah. With everything happening with Microsoft, I wonder if we'll get Call of Duty games down. Of course we're going to get Call of Duty games. Stop. Guys, listen. Microsoft is not shutting down. Come on now. What are you guys reading, or what are you guys looking at thinking that, what do you mean we'll wonder? If anything, Call of Duty's the most safe. We're always going to get Call of Duty because it makes $1 billion every 5 seconds they have the game. Yeah, if anything, what's safe, Call of Duty is safer than safe and safe. You know? Call of Duty's the safest.
Now after all of that, can I get some God of War Ragnarok music after the other music requests?
I got you,
Lol,
Justin.
rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Right after Christian's music. Right after Christian's. And Criosa Bomb with the Ninja Peach.
Happy Prime Day. It's chaos here at Amazon. Did you order anything? If so, I'll be sure to take extra care of it for ya.
Okay, you're at Amazon now. Okay, cool. Good stuff, man. Yeah, man, like, I haven't ordered anything yet, but I'm definitely going to be ordering some stuff. I know my wife probably wants to order some things, too, so absolutely. Pizza power-up! Yo, dude, pizza power-up! Totally! All right, let's go. Ninja Turtles! Yo, thank you for the pizza power-ups. Because Ninja Turtles used to get power-ups for pizza. All right, let's see here. Christian, let's get Christian's music here. We've got Boss Battle FF12. So, Boss Battle FF12 music here. Then we're going to get some other music from Christian. Then we're going to move over from that. Thank you so much, Criosenbaum. We are now going
Even further beyond!
Ah, we're over past 115. Let's get to 150 platinum and a half, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you don't got to question whether freaking Call of Duty is in trouble or not. I mean, come on now. You don't got to question that. Cyber Torch with the 5 months. Hulk Hogan pledge. I've arrived a little late, but OJ, what's up, everyone? Dude, I was late. I was late. So yeah, man. Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. Yes, sir. My all-time favorite game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Forever. Man. Yeah. What, you haven't played that many games, sis? No, I'm just messing with you, bro. I am going to be looking at you a little bit of a side eye now, though. No, I'm joking. Maybe. No, shout outs to Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Yeah, FF12 is a fantastic game. It's very good. Big love, though. Shout out to Cybertorch with the Hokage pledge. 5 months. Let's go, baby. So yeah. What's a game that had story you started and the next thing you knew the game was over? Story that you started and the next thing you know the game was over? Super Mario RPG. You start up, you're like, yeah, and then you're playing, you're like Mario's Adventure's halfway done. You're like, wait a minute, wait, what? Like, wait a minute. I almost beat that game. Like, one night it was like halfway done. I was like, oh snap, I'm kind of going quick. Let me level up. Let me do the side quest. Let me do. But yeah, Super Mario RPG. Even when I played it originally, like on the Super Nintendo, it was like I was playing it all night. I beat that game like in a day or two, and I remember just playing it, and then I immediately replayed the game. It's such a fun game and so easy to play. And the Switch 2, if you play the game on Switch 2, dude, the HD Rumble is fantastic on the Joy-Cons, bro. It feels like a pinball machine in your hands. Like, you know, like when you play pinball, you know, and they kind of get like the little the pinball, like the bumps of like pinball and like the little, like the really good pinball machines. It's such good, like people. It's underrated how good the HD Rumble is in Super Mario RPG. I don't know why it's so good, but it's really good. Like the hammer hits, anytime that like you like Geno's like pellet guns, like you feel like individual pellets that are like blasting out of his arms, or like Peach's slap. Like her slap is different from like her iron, like her frying pan, because like she has like a frying pan, and that feels like a harder kind of more vibration than her slap feels softer, if that makes any sense. It's like pretty interesting how they're able to, with the intensities and how they did it on the HD Rumble, and it's even better somehow on Switch 2 because the HD Rumble is better on Switch 2. I was playing it today just to test it out in some areas like where it ran kind of iffy, like on certain cutscenes and in the sewers and on certain places where the frame rate was lower than 60, and it runs great now. So yeah, Super Mario RPG, very good game to pick up. It's on sale, so if you want to get it, I think Amazon has it on sale, or different places have it on sale. eShop has it on sale, I think. So yeah, Super Mario RPG, fantastic game. So yeah. See what I thought the first one would be like. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, it's endless replay value, Child World. Come on, no, I was just joking around, guys. I was just joking. It's all good. If that's your favorite game, man, that's your favorite game. So yo, Kevin Pinball with HD Rumble 2 would actually sound crazy. Oh yeah, I would love Metroid Prime Pinball, Pokemon Pinball. Bring all those with HD Rumble. I'm a big pinball fan. I saw a pinball machine when I went to a pizza parlor the other day with my daughter, and I wanted to play it, but she didn't feel like waiting for me to play it, so I didn't get a chance to. But yeah, I like pinball. Like, one of these days, like when I make my game room and I have a bigger area, I'm definitely gonna have like the Bart Simpson pinball machine. I'm gonna have like the Star Wars pinball machine. I'm gonna have a few of the really cool I'm gonna buy those old school pinball machines. I'm gonna buy those. I'm gonna put them in the room because I do like pinball. Let's see. Don't be messing with Sonic fans. Those that's too much smoke. Not really. It's just like your little brother, like that. You like where you just go like, come on, let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. And I'm just like, calm down, Pipsqueak. Not really. But yeah. Let's see here. AC. Oh, did I ever play AC/DC pinball? I might have played that. Yeah, I might have played AC/DC. I want the Bart Simpson pinball. That was always my favorite pinball, was Bart Simpson pinball, you know? The power of God and anime on my side. Oh, man. Yo, Cyber Taurus with the yo.
Got sucked back into Unicorn Overlord again. The game is loading much faster on Switch too, and I had forgotten how good it looked also.
Is it 60 FPS on Switch 2, or is it 30? I think it's 30 on Switch, or sorry, it's 30 on Switch 1, right? The FPS. So I'm guessing it's not uncapped, so I'm guessing it's still 30 FPS on Switch 2. I might actually start playing that again if it's, is it 60 on there or no? Oh yeah, the Jurassic Park pinball. Yeah, I played Jurassic Park pinball. Yeah, it's pretty good. That one's really good too. Shoutouts to my man, Mr. Cyber Taurus with the combo breaker. Hopefully, I mean, everything was good on your travel. You said that you were traveling last time, so I hope everything's good. 125, almost at the platinum and a half combo breaker. Lego. Did you play that pinball game with the fish? The pinball game with the fish? I'm not sure which one that is. What's up, LRP air rifle hunting? What's good? Yo, Justin with another $3 dono. Let's go.
The best pinball game I played is the Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire 1 on GBA.
That's some good stuff on there too. Combo breaks. And we're going up and up. Let's keep it rolling, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Justin also getting back up almost at the Hokage players once again, or Hokage lead once again. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that. My man Symbol the Rapper still up there with the $49.99. So it's 60, I think. It's running buttery smooth. Trip was good. Thanks. Made it home at the end of the stream last night. Sorry to hear about your foot. Yeah, my son. That Tom and Jerry. Yow! That Tom and Jerry scream. Bro, my man, he bit that. But he bit the heel part, so your heel is kind of a bit more protected, you know? It's a bit more, you know, reinforced. He also bit my toe pretty bad one time, too. But the heel, he really dug in on the heel. So yeah. Well, I mean, kids, man. You love them. You gotta love them. I love my son to death. I love my daughter to death, man. Both of them are great. So, both of them are great. So, it's all good, man. It's all good. It happens. It happens. Unicorn must have had people who like grinds and chess-like war games. Unicorn, yeah. If you like Fire Emblem, or if you like, you know, strategy RPGs, then Unicorn Overlord is definitely for you. Just started playing Streets of Rage on handheld. It might, and it's straight fire. Yes, it's very good. Just left Panera, bobbing my head back and forth and boxing for like 3.5 hours straight. Best battery time. Yeah, pretty good for like that type of game, right? That's not as graphically intense games. You're gonna get some better battery life with that type of game. Alpha, yes sir. It's at is it at 60? I gotta test out Unicorn Overlord on Switch too. I gotta test that out. Let's see here. The little man he did bite my Joy-Con. Yeah, he bit my white Joy-Cons. I don't know where they are. I put them somewhere. But my white Joy-Cons, he bit off the thumbstick from my white Joy-Cons as well, which I like those white Joy-Cons. They never drifted on me, by the way. They're from 2021 and they haven't drifted, and they actually still work. And I really hate it now because my dock, right? Like my dock with my Switch OLED, like it doesn't look anywhere near as good now. Like that looks nowhere near as good as the white Joy-Cons that I used to have. Or that, I mean, I still have them, but yeah, this dock looks way more crusty now, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man, it is what it is. It happens, man. It happens. Kids. Nipple flashback, I know, man. Seriously. Shout outs, though. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. 128. We are cooking. We are cooking. We are out here. We're cooking out here. Let's go, guys. Let's get to that platinum and a half and the 2 times platinum. The first Jurassic Park is a classic. Love it. Haven't seen the newest 2 movies, though. I haven't seen the most recent movie. The last time that I saw one, what's the Jurassic Park movie that came out in 2018 or so? There was a girl that I dated before I got married with my wife. I think it was like 2017 or 2018. There was a Jurassic Park movie. I went with her. I think I told you guys a story with that girl where I deleted her whole existence because she like super friend zoned me. So I was just like, all right, I'm out. So I just deleted the whole existence of her. Yeah, I watched that movie with her at the movie theaters. So I forgot which one that was. Jurassic World Fallen, was that what it was called? Was it called Fallen Kingdom? That one in 2018? Well, whatever. I'm not really sure what it was, but yeah, if that's it, then that's it, you know? Is that it? That's it. Let's see here. That was 2018. Okay, cool. Dior knows the movie. Dior was like 7 years old, man. Dior was like 7 years old then. I don't understand how you remember that movie. A childhood favorite of yours? I'll say the whole Game Pass situation. I find it odd that they don't report it, even though it's profitable. Well, I'm reporting it right now. People are starting to update their stories. So, look, remember, I think Nick93, you were like, hey, OJ, why don't you title the stream, you know, Game Pass Unprofitable? What did I tell you yesterday? Dior, can you remember the part? And can you please clip the part for me so I can put that on Twitter? I don't know, Dior, yesterday's live stream, I don't know if you remember exactly, but we were talking about Game Pass. And I remember, I think Nick came was like, hey, why don't you talk about how Game Pass unprofitable and all? And what did I say? I said something along the lines, hey, man, I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to rush to judgment because it's Christopher Dring. And I'm not trying to hate on Christopher Dring and what he had to say, but like, I wasn't sure. That's why I wasn't going to sit there and make titles and make videos and do all that because, listen, Dring said the same thing like with the third-party games on the Switch 2. The difference is that, you know, nobody cares about Switch 2. Listen, third-party games on Switch 2 are not flopping. Plain and simple. All the third-party games on Switch 2 are not flopping. It's just, in my opinion, at this point, it is factually incorrect that all third-party games are flopping. Now, once again, he didn't necessarily say that, but people took his article and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't say every single game is flopping. He didn't say that in his report. People took what he had to say and ran with it. But are all third-party games flopping? Absolutely not. No. Split Fiction, Cyberpunk, you know, Guardians of Azuma, Fantasy Life, Tony Hawk Down just came in and that's doing really well. Like, no, they're not all flopping. That's insane. So yeah. So that's the reason why I wasn't gonna be sure, you know, about that because now he's updated. He updated it. So there was a lot of reports that came out, and I didn't want to be part of that. Like, to be wrong. Now later, you gotta wait for certain topics like this. You gotta wait before you even. And once again, we did get an update with the whole Christopher Dring with the third party stuff because Matt Piscatella came out, I think that same day, and updated even that. But people already ran with the narrative, so. Yeah, the whole reactionary to, you know, sales of things, we gotta wait, man. It's better to just wait because often it's not 100% accurate what people say, you know? So yeah. I came across a video claiming Switch 2 CPU being hacked. I don't know if it's true. Yeah, I'm not really sure about any of that, Cloud Stripe. I don't really know, so that's not really my expertise, so I don't really care. Justin with the 3.
Some God of War Ragnarok music. I would like to take back my music request. Lol.
My bad, guys. I actually have to play some more music here. We got Christian's track, so we got to play Christian's track. My bad. I totally forgot. After Final Fantasy, I totally forgot. Like, I brain farted, and I did not play the music. So let me get that going. Justin, climbing back up, almost on the Hokage board here once again. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that. Let me get Christian's track. My bad, Christian. Christian wanted Academia from Metaphor. Actually, let me just bring up a second thing so that I can have 2 where I can play the music so I don't have to alternate back and forth. Metaphor. All right, here we go. So yeah, let me just do this. This would be so much easier. I don't know what I'm doing. But you don't lay off 15,000 workers because everything at Microsoft is super profitable. I agree. Once again, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that there's not issues like when it comes to the profitability of the whole business and game sales. I'm not arguing that. And that's what I will say. You know what? Yeah, their game sales there's something wrong, obviously. And they're investing in AI. If they were selling, but I said it was systems though. That's what I said. I said that it was systems, Josh. I said the systems are not selling enough. You're not selling enough systems, which is that's factually true at this point, that they're not selling enough systems. Like we all know that, you know, because we have that. We have that for sure. We can see those sales numbers, you know. Thank you, Justin, again though. Thank you for the dono combo breaks. We're gonna get that music going. After we're gonna get some God of War Ragnarok music. We gotta play your first God of War Ragnarok track though, you know. So yeah. So now we go into DCG route. No, I'm not doing that, man. Too many of these gaming writers are marks for themselves, and they think that they're oracles of some sort. Yeah. Although I think maybe some people say that about me, but I get stuff right though. You know, I get stuff right. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey Tucker? I didn't see Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey? Welcome. What's up, Mitch Sloan? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, what's good? Very true though. For Game Pass, it would not shock me if they got rid of the cards, because they tend to be cheaper, and for the $1 14-day subs. Yeah, I mean that might be the case. They could start getting rid of that type of stuff, but we'll see. You know, we'll see overall. You know, I talked about what I would do. I would say I'd probably just nuke everything, but I'm stupid, so. Yo, Nick93 gifted a sub to Sizz. Hey, yo, first gifted sub today. Yo, let's go, guys, on the subs. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, my man. Nick93 with the gifted membership to Sizz. Oh, let's go, man. Thank you so much, Nick93. Thank you for the gift, bro. Appreciate that. I want to see if we're gonna do a Donkey Kong Bonanza stream. I'm gonna actually do more marathon live streams that they're gonna focus on Elite Ninja, because like we've been hovering around this same number for a while. So I've got some plans for big Elite Ninja stuff. But I gotta start restreaming again on Twitch. I gotta get my multi-stream fixed. And then I want to start a plan for marathon streams, at least maybe once or twice a month. Justin with another $3 dono.
No, I'm good. Please don't play a God of War song. I don't want to go to sleep yet. Lol, I'd rather have a Kirby 64 song.
All right, I got you. Kirby 64 up next. Kirby 64. All right, I got you up next with the Kirby 64. Thank you so much, Mr. Justin. Combo breaks. 47 for Justin. Very close. Coming back to the Hokage pledge. Appreciate that, man. Or the Hokage. Stream Hokage. Let's get it. Game Pass has stagnated like most subscription services, so you got a nickel and dime. The invest crowd. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, it's definitely, but once again, it's stagnated because they're not able to sell systems. That's the reason why it's stagnated. Like, considering how many systems they've sold, Game Pass is a pretty good number. But if they were able to actually sell more systems, Game Pass would do better, you know, but that's the problem. They haven't been able to sell more systems, you know? So I think that's the reason why. So, yo, Daryl Brothers, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, brother. Appreciate that. Let's go. Video Game Plus has a Japan import Fantasy Life for pre-order right now. They do, yeah. So yeah, it's like 63 bucks, 62, 63 bucks. They do. I think I'm gonna go with Play Asia. But we'll see. Let's see. Bro said music too chill, but I like chill. Yeah. Well, problem for Microsoft, they programmed their customers to not buy anything because they were looking at the old subscription idea of infinite growth and profits back when they were just Netflix. I think that there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of that. There's still people that buy games on Xbox, but the biggest problem is that even with that, right? Even if that was true, Josh, the biggest problem is the install base. If the install base was higher, then this wouldn't be a problem. They'd have more people buying games. So all of it relates back to the install base being low, you know? It all relates back to the install base just not being high enough. So, yeah. Aren't Japanese copies region locked like Japanese consoles? Absolutely not. Nothing's region locked. Nope. There's only specific consoles that are region locked in Japan. And like that's like language locked. I think it's language locked. You might even be able to play a game, but just like the language is Japanese. So I'm not even sure about that. But no, it's just a certain, and not everybody in Japan has it. It's not all Japanese Switch 2s are like that. It's a specific model of that. So absolutely not. Games are not region locked. No. Absolutely not. You can play it in English, you can play it in whatever it's been localized in, you can play it in those languages and all that. Nope. Nintendo stopped region locking with the Switch 1. With the Switch 1 they stopped region locking. Before that they region locked. Like they did, it's like a spotty track record of region locking. Like some systems had it, some systems did it. Most of them had it though. Like most Nintendo systems in the past had region locking. I think the was it the Game Boy or was it the DS? I forgot. One of those maybe didn't have region locking. Maybe like the DS didn't have it, but I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But most of their systems had been region locked. But it wasn't until the Switch 1 where they just said, listen guys, we're done. We're done with region locking. But the Wii U and the 3DS were definitely region locked. So was the Wii. The Wii was, and the GameCube was as well. Because you needed special, like a special disc to play, like to put in there, like to play it, or you need like a mod chip or something like that to play different, country games or something like that. Or you needed homebrew to unregion lock. Like you need to homebrew it or something like that, right? Like you need to do something. So yeah. So that's a Daryl. Thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Justin, thank you for the $3 as well, Justin. Remember cutting the region, locking tabs off for 64 to play Japanese games? I never did all that. No, I don't know what that is. I never did all that. Oh man. Justin with another 3. Oh, counterattack, baby.
Can I get the classic counterattack?
Dude, in 2017, Party Man knows. 2017 and 2018, counterattack was played like a minimum of like 2 times per stream. Oh, in December of 2017 and all throughout 2018, counterattack was played so many times. We all got kind of tired of it, dude. It was crazy. Justin, thank you so much for another dono. That does get you above with the 50. Beating out the Hokage pledge so far. Yo, back on top. 50 on the dot. Shout out to Justin. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Anybody that's 50 or more, you can beat up, my man. Justin takes back the top spot. Although Symbol is still the stream ninja. Shout outs to Symbol. But Justin is back on top as the Hokage. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Also, 137. So we are inching closer to that platinum and a half, and Cloud bringing out the Buster Sword. Let's go. I'm not going to be the person who plays on Xbox. I pretty much stopped paying for certain games because I know they'll eventually be on Game Pass. Well, there you go. Also, Microsoft putting way more secure. I don't know what that means on Xbox because they pour like $100 billion into them. Okay. I have the disc loader for the play USGC games early. Use it later in the UK. Nice. Yeah, I had something like that to play Japanese games for like on the GameCube and like the Wii. There was like a little disc, like freeloader or whatever it was called. I used to do that for that. 3DS only out of the handhelds were region locked. 3DS. Okay, the 3DS was only region. Okay, yeah. All the others were region free. There you go. So yes, I knew that there was some systems that were like Game Boy or whatever. I wasn't sure about DS, but yes, 3DS was region locked, which I hated that. Region locking is silly. Let's see here. Let's see. It was played so. Oh yeah, people requested counterattacks so much because it's like just Xenoblade 2 music, more Ardain. You know, some of the different themes of the battle themes. Like people just requested Xenoblade 2. That game was like a revolution. It was like a revolution, man. It was such a crazy like love-hate game. Like people that just like absolutely like thought it was the greatest thing ever. People that absolutely hated it. It felt like it was like no in between. It was like, oh my god, you think it's the greatest? Oh my god, you hate the game. It's terrible. It's the worst game ever. It was so great. Oh man, but one thing that you couldn't say was wrong, was bad, was the music. The music was always seen as, yo, this music is freaking top tier. It's like legit top tier music, you know, peak. It was just the play queue without being donated. For that, it was road taking. Road taking used to come up a lot. It doesn't come up as much anymore, but it used to come up a lot. A lot of Fire Emblem music doesn't come up as much because, like, you know, once we get a new Fire Emblem game, then more music will come up. I'm surprised, like, we didn't play more Fire Emblem Engage music. You know, like, there was some music from that, but not as much. But yeah, there's some good stuff though. Let's see here. Put my friend into Xeno today. He had no clue about it. Nice. Let's go. The more you can spread the Xenoology out there, the better. The more people that get into Xenoblade, the better. You know. So yeah. Put 70 hours and fell off. Oh, you gotta just beat the game, man. If you put 70 hours into it, you just gotta beat the game. At that point, you just got stuck. There's an easy way to get past it now. All you gotta do is just change the sliders. Just make the game easier. Like, they have a bunch of sliders for, like, level, hit, like, damage. Like, if you just put it down, you can just mollywop everyone. So, Max is open-minded. Warned him about it'll be his favorite game. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people that play Xenoblade, like, if they've never played it, and, like, RPGs, they play Xenoblade, like, they give it a shot, like, a real shot. It's like the greatest thing ever. Because, like, the story is just so good in Xenoblade. So good in Xenoblade. Like I said, after I beat Future Redeemed, I was just like I went like part like I was just like sitting like in like with a stupid look on my face, just like, oh my gosh, I have just witnessed like the greatest thing ever, you know? Cyber Taurus with the
Good idea. Let's roll some Fire Emblem music while I play Unicorn Overlord, please.
Yes sir, I got you. And Justin with the Toby Blaster! Let's go, old school! $15 Toby Blaster!
You know what else got requested a lot? Can I get a remix of Buck Bumble?
Oh man, alright, I'll do the remix of Buck Bumble, yes. Toby Blaster, we used to hear a lot of Toby Blasters back then. It's obviously a little bit different now. So shout out to the Toby Blaster, let's go. We ain't changing that one. Cyber Toys, thank you for the $5 dono. We're gonna get your music first, and we're gonna get some Fire Emblem music. So let's get some Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem Fates. Let's get some Fire Emblem Fates music. Yeah, Fire Emblem Fates. We'll go with Fates. You guys know this song? You guys know this one? Lots and Thoughts All Alone. Thank you so much, Cyber Torch, with the big $5 dono. Hey yo. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. 142 on the board. Then Justin comes in with the Toby Blaster as well. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that. 157. Yo, you guys know what time it is. I think we know. Cloud is back with the platinum and a half. Let's go. PayPal went wonky. If you can just donate directly through Streamlabs if you want, or you can do Super Chat if that's messing up for you. But I can get, it's all good, man. It's all good. I got you. If you can't, that's cool too, Vatsen. You're the homie, bro. So yeah. Shout out to my man Vatsen. Let's go. I was the brave and dumb soul that started playing Xenoblade with Xenoblade 2 back in 2017. Still love the game despite its faults. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, you can play Xenoblade 2 before you play Xenoblade 1. It doesn't matter. I would just say that, well, it does matter, but, like, you can play either one. You can. I would still recommend playing Xenoblade 1 first, but you can play either one. Xenoblade 3, I recommend not playing until you beat at least 1 or 2. You know, although you can play Xenoblade 3, it's a new cast of characters. I mean, you can just play it, but it hits a little bit harder if you know what happens in Xenoblade 1 and 2. It hits way harder, you know? And then, of course, Future Redeemed brings back Xenoblade 1 and 2 characters, so yeah. Xenoblade X, it's not part of the trilogy. I mean, it is and it isn't part, but you don't need to play Xenoblade X before anything. You can just play that whenever you want. So yeah. Just don't touch. Yeah, I wouldn't play. I mean, you can. People did. Like, you can do it. Like, it's definitely plausible that you can do it. But, like, the problem is that, like, Future Redeemed. That's the problem. That's, like, the real problem is Future Redeemed. And even Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3 has characters from Xenoblade 1 and 2 in the base game as as big characters. Like, there are characters that are major parts, main characters from Xenoblade 1 and 2 in the base game of Xenoblade 3. So that's why I say you should probably play Xenoblade 1 and 2 before you play Xenoblade 3, because there are, like I said, if it was all new characters, all new cast, all new everything, then I'd be like, all right, cool, no problem. But it's literally not. So that's the issue with Xenoblade 3, is that sure you can, but it doesn't hit as hard. Like, if you see Melia and Nia, it hits nowhere near as hard as if you actually played Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 and went through their adventures and their trials and tribulations, you know? And then when you play Xenoblade 3, it's like, oh my gosh, yo, you know, this is cool, you know? So yeah. We need Xenoblade Collection on Switch 2. Ooh, a Xenoblade Collection on Switch 2, 60 frames per second would be... That'd be like so good, man. Oh my goodness. I'd be like, I would like that. It'd be so good. I think it's a horrible idea to play 3 first. It's literally numbered for a reason. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. I agree with that. I don't think it's a good idea to play 3, go straight to 3. But once again, you can if you want to. It's up to everybody. It is what it is. I've been burned out playing games out of order. I would play them in order because games build off one. Exactly. There's no point in playing them out of order. Just play them in order. If you're interested in the franchise, just play them in order. You know, a lot of the games, like there's good and bad things about every single Xenoblade game or about every single game. Like there's things that they do good and bad. Xenoblade 3 for some people might not be the best in the series in terms of gameplay. You might like 1 better. You might like 2 better. We don't know until you play. That's why it's better to just play it in order. And then you're like, oh, I like this about 1. I like this about 2. I like this about 3, right? Like you can, and then you can say which one you like the best, like more. You don't have anything to go back up. Like if you play 3 first, and then you go back and play 1, and like you hate the gameplay in 1, you're like, oh man, 3 was way better. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why it's better to go in order, so you don't have any type of expectation or anything like that. So if you start with 3, or you start with like Future, actually you can't start with Future Redeemed. I mean, you could, but you can't. But if you just start with 3 and you feel 3 has the best gameplay, it's like, okay, well now you're going back. Or let's say you start with 2. And then you go to 3, then you go to 1. You might like 1 the most, or you might hate 1 the most in terms of gameplay. So that's why I say just go in order. Just go in order in how it came out, so you have the same experience as people that played it when the game was coming out. You know. So yeah. Wait, Shulk and Rex in the base in the base game too? No, I didn't say that. I just said main characters from Xenoblade 1 and 2. I didn't say Shulk and Rex. I literally even said Melia and Nia. so no. Melia and Nia are in the base game, you know, of Xenoblade 3. No, I didn't say that. Let's see here. Creosin says, I'm going to start Future Redeemed on back. Yo, let's go. Future Redeemed is awesome. It's really short, though, man. Future Redeemed is, like, super, super, super short. Like, it depends on what you do. Like, if you try to 100% it, it'll take you longer. But the game can be beat, like, if you just double spinning blade your way to victory, the game can be beat in, like, 10 to 15 hours. Like, it's not that long, maybe even shorter than that, depending on like if you play it on like easy or no. If you play it on easy, you can beat it in like 5 hours. It's actually really, really, really short if you play it on easy. 5 to 10 hours. If you play it on normal, yeah, it's around that. If you play it on hard, it might take a little bit longer than that because you have to build up a little bit more. The last boss battle will kick your butt if you're not careful, but on easy you can just breeze right through it. So it just depends on what you play your games on. Xenoblade 3 was the first game in this series that actually had it easy, normal, hard. Before it was like casual mode and like normal, or it was like sliders for Xenoblade 2, but Xenoblade 3 has easy, normal, hard. So, and like there's a big difference between normal and hard. There is a massive difference in how much damage they do, or how much damage that you can do to enemies, like how much defensive buffers, or like different stats. Like it's a big difference. Like it's not like it's just a little bit harder. It's a lot harder. So yeah, that's why if you play it on hard, it's going to take you longer to beat the game. All right, let's see here. We got some more music. Buck Bumble remix. Buck Bumble remix. Let's go. What are we doing? 30 minutes of Buck Bumble remixes. Buck Bumble remixes. We got a whole slew of Buck Bumble remix. We're going to do Buckleavania. How about we do Buckleavania? Hard honestly wasn't that difficult as far as the final boss. but that's just me. That's because you're a seasoned warrior in Xenoblade by that point. It wasn't that hard for me either. I felt Xenoblade 1's final boss was harder for me than Xenoblade 3's final boss, but I think that it's because you're seasoned and you knew what you were doing. If you know what you're doing in the game, then it's not too bad. But what I'm saying is like the level is high. Like the level's like it's like high. Like if you don't build up, you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna get cooked. But if you build up normally and all that, you're good. Yes, Buck Bumble. Buck Bumble. Let's see here. Xenoblade 1 boss gave me the, bro. I got the business. Xenoblade 1's final boss fight, bro. I was getting cooked. I was getting absolutely cooked. I had to actually change to Charla because I just couldn't heal enough, and like I wasn't my defender wasn't, or my tank wasn't tanking enough. Like Dunban wasn't Dunbanning enough. So I was getting, or he was getting slept. Like he's supposed to be able to dodge everything. Bro, he was getting cooked. So then I would get cooked. So I had to bring in Charla so she can heal me. Because, you know, I went through the whole game not really using her too much. Because, like, you know, Dunban would just get all the, you know, just dodge everything and, like, get all the aggro. But that final boss battle, he was like, nah, we're good. He just said, no. He took Dunban and choked him and slammed him against the wall like Itachi versus Sasuke when he was a kid. And then just choke slammed him like the Big Show. He took care of Dunban. So yeah, man. Xenoblade 2, I had no problem with Xenoblade 2's final boss. No problem whatsoever with the final boss in Xenoblade 2. No problem. No problem really with 3 either. It was just Xenoblade 1 where I was getting cooked. But I think I was at my lowest level in terms of Xenoblade 1 out of all of them. I had a higher level with Xenoblade 2 and Xenoblade 3 than I did with Xenoblade 1. So maybe that was it too. So yeah, Xenoblade 2 final boss gave me problems, that bastard. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really have too much of a problem with Xenoblade 2's final boss. I didn't really have too much of a problem. Justin with the $3 dono. Let's go.
Well, I gotta go to bed, but I can get road taken before I go.
Alright, I got you. Road taken, let's go. Thank you, Justin. Road taken. We're gonna play that right away for you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Justin with the road taken. 65, then plus 3. 68 on the board. Yo, Justin, we out here tonight. Big love to Justin. Have a nice night. Going even further than beyond, baby. Anybody that's 68 or more, you can beat out Justin on the Hokage board. 499 to beat out my man, Symbol the Rapper on there. Let's go. Combo breaks. Xeno 2 was my first. Last boss cooked me twice. Nice. I've not played Xenoblade at all. Oh, man, I feel bad for you. Xenoblade's awesome. Let's see here. I beat Xenoblade 2 on a wing and a prayer. Yeah, there's sometimes like when you're like on your last leg, everyone's knocked out somehow. You get that last sliver of HP off. Yeah, it's really, it feels good, man. Feels good. No, he didn't. He just did 68 total. He just did a lot of ones throughout the night. I appreciate Justin coming through, man. The first moment when you find the secret area, yeah, it's great. I beat all Xenoblade games except X. Oh man, we gotta wait for the Switch 2 patch for X. I think X at 60 FPS, man. If they just get those games at 60 FPS, I think it's gonna breathe new life into those games, man. If they can get those, or if they did like a 64 gigabyte cart with all the Xenoblade games on there, ooh, that'd be nice too. With the 60 FPS, oh my gosh, that'd be so good. That'd be so good. I'd be down for that. X or 3, which is better? They're both really good. The song is nostalgic from 2015-26. It really is. I still use it in my videos now, though. I still use Road Taken a lot. So, waiting to play X 60 FPS patch, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. But I used to use this all the time for my music. My what's it called? My like rumors for NX, NX rumors. All my rumors that were wrong. Does Xenoblade Chronicles 3 run at 60 frames per second? No, that's what we're talking about. That's why it'd be good to have us. That's what we're talking about, Alpha. We're talking about how it'd be better if we got it on Switch 2 at 60 FPS. If it already ran at 60, we would have already said that. So no, that's what we've been talking about this whole time. I know, we wish it did. That's what we're talking about. We've been talking about that for the last 10 minutes plus. Oh, man. Still waiting for the NX Beefcake console. The NX Polaris Beefcaker. Let's go. The NX Polaris Beefcaker Combo Breaker. 40 combos away. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it tonight because I started up late, but 40 combos away from a double platinum. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate the platinum and a half, though. Combo breaks. Can we complete wash competition? I think they're going to do a 60 FPS patch. I think they're actually going to do one, though. I think it's going to be announced at Nintendo Direct. Here's what I think is going to happen, guys. Here's my dream scenario. Here's what's going to happen. Take a look at this. And then all of a sudden, experience the full trilogy of Xenoblade Chronicles. Now in stunning 1080p higher frame rates. And I'm like, oh! Ah! I'm like doing like the Attica, you know, like convulsing. And then it just starts showing all the different like Shulk and Rex and at 60 FPS. And then it's gonna be like, and then it's gonna give us the trailer like out now or whatever, like this date, like next week. I'm like, oh, and then all of a sudden, but for your next adventure. And then it's gonna show a brand new Monolith Soft game IP with different characters. Oh my god, when Monolith Soft drops their next game on Switch 2? Bro. When we finally see that game, man, it's gonna be a sight to behold, brother. Giving Monolith Soft, you know, well past PS4 power, near Xbox Series S level power, on a more efficient system with handheld and oh my good bro, that they're cracked now, bro. That's all they need. Out of any developer that needed, all of Nintendo's developers needed the extra power. But if there was any developer that needed the extra power, it was Monolith Soft. If there was any dev that needed the power, it was Monolith Soft. Because remember, we did get Super Mario Odyssey, and it was 60 FPS with some dips here and there, but it mainly ran at 60 FPS. We did get Mario Odyssey at 60 FPS 900p in the first year of the Switch 1. So, you know, we did get ARMS. We did get Mario Kart. We got a lot of stuff. Monolith Soft needed that power. Party Man with the $5 Ninja Peach.
People that weren't here during the Wii U going into the NX Switch 1 era don't understand lol. Road Taken was literally the bright light shining during the dark and depressing Wii U times lol. Back when we had Federation Force, AC Amiibo Festival, E3 2015.
Bro, I'm telling you, these were the dark ages. The Plague, Rat's Tail. These were the dark ages, bro. These were the dark, it was truly the dark ages. Yes, we had Amiibo Festival. We had all sorts of nonsense that was happening. Like Party Man was saying here, the Wii U times were depressing. Like I said, even if something good came out, you can't even say anything. If you say, oh wow, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is great, somebody's gonna tell you, no, it's trash, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're a moron, Wii U's trash. Even if you say Twilight Princess HD was great, no, it was not. It's on the Wii U. You know, like, you know, it's like anything you said, you're gonna get bashed for it. You know, so you couldn't even do anything, bro. They won't let you play the game. You had to just sit there in silence, or if you said something, people would just bash you. So it was hard to have a community. And I'll be honest, bro, it was tough when it comes to actually streaming and doing what I needed to do, bro. People just didn't care about Wii U unless you were talking smack about it, you know? Shout outs to V with the 91 months. You know what time it is, baby. Thank you so much, V. I appreciate that with the 91 months. Yes, sir. Let's go. Combo breaks. Party Man, thank you for the $5. Party Man, 165, 25 away from that double platinum combo breaker. Can we get to watch the E3 2015 Direct? We can maybe do that at some point. Yeah, we can watch that 2015 Direct where I said it was all over. I lost a lot. I lost 50% of my audience after that 2015 direct. Like, I literally lost almost like my on my website, dude, because I made videos saying that Nintendo, they're done. Like they've given up on the Wii U. They're done. It's not good. Like it messed. Like I said that, man, and some people got really mad that I did that. So a lot of my audience left after that, man. So it was a tough time. But then that's when new people started coming in, because then the NX rumors started coming in. We started getting more NX rumors. So yeah. Tekken Tag Tournament on Wii U for what? That's a good game. Why not? Why not Tekken Tag Tournament on Wii U? It was actually pretty good. That was a launch title for the Wii U. It was good. They should bring back Tekken on the Switch too. Twitter told me Wii U lineup was all bangers. I mean, listen, the Wii U lineup over the course of time, it actually ended up being okay. It was okay, but the problem was the gimmick, the price of the system, the marketing, the price of the system, the gimmick with it, and the games that came out. You can't just make a tablet controller and then you don't have any of your actual bangers that even use the tablet controller. It's like, yeah, New Super Mario Bros. That's a system seller type of game, right? Like the other ones did good, but it's just a 2D platformer. Okay, Nintendo Land. Well, yeah, people weren't trying to play Nintendo Land like that. Nintendo Land did not have the impact that Wii Sports had. So it was just, from the very beginning, it was going to be difficult. And then stuff like Donkey Kong, Super Smash Brothers, Pikmin 3, Wonderful 101. A lot of these games didn't even need a Wii U gamepad. So that was the problem, you know? So that was the problem. Shout out to Velvet. 91 months. Almost 100 months. Longest tenured Elite Ninja. Bruh, I'm glad I didn't know you back then. I would have dropped you like a hot potato for saying Wii U was done. But Wii U was done. Literally, the Wii U was done. Nintendo announced the NX. Not only did they tease the NX multiple times, I think in 2015 or 2016. I think it was 2016, they teased the NX. They even teased the NX at one of their E3s or something like that. Like, right, but I know that they teased, like Reggie Fils-Aimé, and they teased the NX, like, they put it out on Twitter, oh, the next generation. They were talking about it before the Wii U was even done. They were already talking about it. So when I saw E3 2015 and I saw that there was no price drop, and I saw that there was no, like, here's what I thought they were going to do. Like, I did a prediction video. I was like, hey, look, you know what they're going to do? They're going to drop the gamepad, or they're going to make an optional bundle where you can just get the Wii U for $200 with the Pro Controller, you know? Cyber Torch with the Ninja Peach.
Don't worry, we have faith in you that Fire Emblem 4 will happen. Eventually. Maybe on Switch 3? Tears of joy.
Oh, I'm getting roasted by Cyber Torch. Don't, guys, listen. You know what's funny? And I'm like a hypocrite too, because I've told people, yeah, you can't just sit there and say it's coming every year, it's coming every year, it's coming every year, then take credit when it comes. And I did exactly the same thing with Xenoblade. Yeah, this is fraudulent, bro. This is fraud. Okay, I'm gonna have to, even if it does happen, I'm gonna have to just take the L. I'm not gonna do a victory lap. Even though with Xenoblade, I didn't really do a victory lap. I was kind of like, well. So I mean, like, I don't know, man. But it's coming, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's coming. Come. Let's go even further beyond 170. We're 30 combos away. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, 30 combos away from the 2 times platinum. If we get 2 times platinum, Fire Emblem's coming. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened, dude. I don't know what happened, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Oh man. Don't get me wrong, I want Fire Emblem 4 like yesterday, bro. We all want it. OJ, me and Cyber Taurus will ride if Fire Emblem 4 drop on the Switch 3. No, listen. Here's what I think they're gonna do with Fire Emblem 4. I think it's gonna be a Switch 1/Switch 2 cartridge. I think it's gonna be able to be played on Switch 1 and Switch 2. Party Man Kart World with the $5.
Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, Star Fox Zero, Paper Mario Color Splash. No FE, no actual Metroid. It was a rough time, lol. That's why I appreciate the Switch era that much more. Play FE Awakening music cause Thar music makes me feel great listening to it.
Alright. Alright, let's get some Fire Emblem Awakening music. Let's go. Let's get some Fire Emblem Awakening music. Let's get some Purpose. Yo, thank you so much, Party Man, with the combo breaks. 175.25 away from that 2 times platinum combo breaker, baby. Let's go. Nate with the Fire Emblem remake drop. He said it multiple times. You know, he said it multiple times. So, he said it multiple times. So we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens on this one. Oh my gosh, we will see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I had to save something here that I thought looked pretty good for like a thumbnail idea, so I had to save that real quick. Let's hear. Hey, what's up, Sidious? Welcome to the stream. Hope Final Fantasy IX Remake isn't canceled. I don't think it's canceled, but we'll see. We will see. We better see this issue on the next direct, bro. If it's not at the next direct, I'm going to kick someone. I'm going to kick myself in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just going to do like a self kick. I'm going to kick myself. You know, so it's got to be announced at this next direct, man. It's got to be like and I've been saying that for like the last number of directs. I'll rock bottom myself. And I'll just give myself a rock bottom. Like we've got to get this at this next one, man. So that's the Party Man with the multiple donos, man. And yes, Party Man, it was rough back then, bro. It was rough. Now hear me out. What if they decide Metroid Prime 4 is literally never coming out? They just go, F it. We don't need Prime 4. Just skip it and jump straight to Prime 5. Yeah, that'd be a big loss of money if they did that. Because they've been making this game for forever. Joshua says, my Nintendo Switch 2 delivered today from Walmart. Nice. Congrats. Prime 4 was a solid 7 out of 10. Huge GameCube PS2 era vibe. Solid 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's not going to be a 7 out of 10 game. It's going to be more like a 9 out of 10 game, probably. It's probably going to get, like, at the lowest, like a high 80s. Let's see. So, spoilers to everyone. It won't be at the next direct, says Evan. Yo, what's up, Evan? Kimmerix Project. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Kimmerix Project in the chat. My man is here. Thanks for coming through, man. I appreciate you coming through to the channel, like always. Go subscribe to his channel, guys. Get this man to 10,000. He is really close to 10,000 subs. We've got 200 people here almost. So if you guys are not subscribed to Evan Kimmerix, go subscribe to him. Help this man out. His channel's really cool too because he does a bunch of stuff that I have no idea what's going on, but he's like painting and he's like doing really cool like battle. There's like this like board game that he plays. It's actually super fascinating stuff. So yeah, I watch it when I eat all the time with my son in the morning. I have no idea what's going on, but it's really cool. So check it out. You guys go subscribe to Evan. Get him to 10,000, which is insane. That he's at nearly 10,000 subscribers, man. That is awesome. Considering the type of content that you make, you know. Very good stuff. So guys, go check it out. Shout out to my man Evan. Big love to Deported with the $2 says, did you hit rock bottom like Wings of Redemption? I did. In 2013, I hit rock bottom. I had a nervous breakdown in 2013. I think early 2013, I had a nervous breakdown because I had $27 in my bank account as a full-grown adult with a kid. So I had a nervous breakdown, not because of that, but it was because of everything that had happened. Because I was gonna get a job at a really good, and I'll get that next dono coming up. So thank you, PsychoPie. But I had a nervous breakdown because, okay, I went to go get, I've told this story before, but I'll tell you guys that haven't heard it. I went to, because like I was struggling, you know, I failed to build up player essence to make it like my job. So I kind of failed at that. So I was like, okay, let me just go get a job. So I went and I finally got a job. And this was like, the job market was not the best. So I found a job actually working nighttime, like being like to where I could move up. I could be like a nighttime manager at a grocery store where I can like stock groceries, and I can be like a nighttime manager. And I already had experience because I had worked at a grocery store before. So I'm like, okay, this is great. The pay was not good, but they said, hey, look, you can move up if you do well. And it was going to be like from like 12 midnight to like 7 a.m. So like, that's perfect. I can work on my site during the day. I can take care of my daughter. I can take her to school and all that. So I can do that, and I can still get enough sleep, you know, before I need to go to work. I'm like, this is perfect. I can do all that. So then when I went to go take my drug test, like I I aced the interview. They loved me. They were so excited. They wanted me to start that day. All I had to do was take the drug test. I don't know if it was Tuesday or if it was Thursday. I misheard what he told me. I could have swore the drug test said one day, but it was a different day. When I got there, they said, no, your drug test was this day. And I'm like, no, it was this day. So then when I called them, dude, they didn't even pick up the phone when I called them. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just lost my opportunity. So then that happened. And then on top of that, I was struggling with everything else. So then that's why I had the nervous breakdown. I had the nervous breakdown because of those two things. Because I was so, because I've been applying to so many places and nobody was hiring me. And then I finally got a job that would have worked so well, like a nighttime job. I was a night owl anyway. I like to sleep during the day back then anyway. So I was like, cool. You know, I can, like I said, take care of my daughter. I can go to work. I can still work on my website. I can still work on my YouTube channel. It'd be great. And I can really build something for the future. And it all just came crashing down. So then that's why I had the nervous breakdown. You know, also like, you know, there's some other family stuff that was happening too, like how my family was treating me. You know, and I didn't necessarily like that. I mean, not going to sit there and say that it was completely like their fault. And I'm not sitting there and saying like, oh my God, like, you know, my family was terrible. They weren't, but just certain things that they were saying to me. And, you know, at the time was also not helping outside of my mom, but everybody else was just kind of like, you know, whatever on that one. But yeah. So those were the reasons why I had mine. My ground, that was my rock bottom or ground zero moment, you know, but you know, we got out of it by 24. I got lucky. There was a recruiter that called me. I kept on applying, and there's a recruiter that saw that I had a bachelor's degree in kinesiology and communication. And he actually called me up. He was like, hey man, I got this job, like a health coach for like a pharmacy, you know. I'm like, oh my God, it pays good. It pays well. And I'm like, oh really? And he's like, hey, we're going to try to get you ready. And then, so then he got me ready. I did the interview. They hired me, and I'm like, oh, thank God, you know. And so that was in early 2014. I started working that job in early 2014, I think. Yeah, early 2014. I started working that job. So then everything, ever since then, everything's been good. I mean, there's been some problems that I've had, but it's never been as bad as that moment. I had some issues in 2018 and a little bit, but really nothing was ever as bad as like 2013 for me, you know. But yeah, we recovered. You got to persevere, man. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be, life is not easy. It's not easy at all. So you're supposed to work hard and you're supposed to persevere through anything, you know? Yeah, things worked out great. I can't complain. You know, I got two beautiful children. I'm done. I got a beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my health. I got don't got the biggest house, but I got a nice house. I got a car paid off, you know, so everything's just, it's good right now. You know, but really my mind is good at the end of the day. You guys make sure that my mind is set. I know you guys go through a lot of stuff, so I try to be super positive. Even if there's bad things going on in my life, which there are, nothing's perfect. Like I had court for, Party Man knows, I had court for like damn near a decade. I'm in court for like damn near a decade, bro. So I had, that stuff sucked. That was trash, garbage, booty juice. But I just got done with that, you know, so that finally was over with. Kind of got a little bit of a raw deal towards the end of it, but I'm just glad it's over, man. I don't care. Just let it be over, man. So yeah. Let's see here. You're hired. You're fired, pretty much. Yes. All right. Deported. Thank you for the $2. It says, I did get your dono. That's the did you hit rock bottom? Yeah, that's the, and I gave you my rock bottom. My rock bottom situation that went down. Also, Psychopie with the $7 Canadian says, let me join you in the kick train. Okay, Psychopie. Okay, Psychopie. Excuse me. Let me join you in that. No, I'm not gonna let you kick me. You can't kick me. You of all people cannot kick me. No. You of all people cannot. Shout outs to Deported. Yes, that's the story that I was telling because of what you said, you know. Yes, booty juice. It was terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Terrible. So bad. So bad. I've been there too, bro, man. I had a mess happen in my life, but it's experience. Exactly, it's experience gained. So, like, I've had things that people try to screw with me, like how it was back then, but now I don't even really care about it like that. Shout out to Psychopie, though. Thank you for the dono, man. We are 183. Oh, my God. I didn't know we'd get to a double platinum tonight. We were very close to double platinum. We already got the hour extension, so let's go. So I appreciate that, guys. Let's go. We are, 17 combos away. Shout outs, man. Life is hard for everyone. For almost everyone. Pretty much everyone. Unless you were born into, like, royalty or something like that, or born into family members that just have everything, then it makes it easier for you. But, you know, like I said, it builds character, man. It builds good character. Let's see. About to play your Switch 2? Yes. Oh man, I was playing Switch 2 today. I love this little system. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's so good. I did download Fortnite, so maybe we get back on Fortnite, just like the old school mode though. Like no, maybe like no build mode. I think I might want to do that. So maybe I'll get back in some Fortnite. Yo, Cyber Taurus says I will hit you with the platinum // Totobi Blaster. Let's go.
17 combos for some Fire Emblem 4 music. Tears of joy.
You know it, Cyber Taurus coming through. Yo, with the double platinum tonight, yes sir. Let's go. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus. And of course, you guys know what time it is. My man Cloud is coming through with the limit break. Let's get this music popping. Fire Emblem 4. I just realized something. I was so excited. He roasted me again. I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. Well, wait a minute here. I'm slow. I'm like, yeah, great. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cyber Taurus. I appreciate that. Was waiting till you. Yeah. I said it like it was. Yeah. Fire Emblem 4 music. Here we go. Shoutouts, my man Cyber Taurus. Thank you for the $17 dono, getting us to 200 on the dot with the limit break, and we are going even
further beyond.
250 would be the double times platinum and a half. Shoutouts, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. Damn, Unc, we cook. Yeah, I've been getting cooked all night, bro. Been cook pot over here. I don't know what's going on, fam. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on here. It's crazy. Yeah, I just realized that I'm stupid. Oh, the delay made it so much more worth it. Oh man. Oh, Jay is wrong on Fire Emblem. Will he ever be right? He is a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He can't predict ish at all. Oh man, yeah. Listen, man. This Fire Emblem thing has to happen. It has to happen, bro. Like, it needs to happen. This Fire Emblem thing needs to happen. I'm. It's to the point to where it's like Nintendo is like messing with me. They're like messing with me at this point, man. So, yeah, it has to come at some point. It has to come at some point. Yo, Super Christian World Bonanza with the 3. Let's go.
Fortnite? You play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Bruh, it's more like Funite with brain fart graphics and booty juice performance.
Really?
How can you like that stuff, OJ? Ew. Lol. Anyway, after this,
I thought the
please
performance
play
was pretty
Fire
good.
Emblem 4 Epilogue Chapter theme song.
Well, Fortnite on Switch 2 runs way better. It runs at 60 FPS on Switch 2 and it looks better. So, yeah, I'll play it. I'm gonna check like the no build mode, like the no build. I just want to check that out, see how it plays on Switch 2. Yo, let's go combo breaks. 203 on the board. Y'all know what time it is. Platinum, 2 times platinum and a half. Let's go. Let's see here. Just give Evan a sub. Hey, there you go, Ryan Cardo. Appreciate that, man. Let's see here. You might have to do those summoning circles. We might have to do the summoning circle. I think it's about time we do the summoning circle for Fire Emblem, man. We might have to do that. I agree. Fortnite on the Switch 1 is like, although you typed Fortnite. What are you typing in your phone there, Psychopath? Or what? Sorry. What are you typing in your phone there, Psycho? To get that typo, Psycho? Freudian slip on the phone there. Wearing like the N64. He said he meant to say Fortnite on Switch 1 is like the N64 edition of the game. It's impressive. Yeah, it's kind of crusty. I played it on Switch 1. It's definitely kind of crusty on Switch 1. So it's all good though. Oh my gosh, man, that's great. That's great. Oh my gosh. Let's see. No, that's how it's spelled. Fortnite. That's not. No, that's not. I don't know how you Canadians do it. Y'all better stop before you get tariffed again. Before they raise the price of the Switch 2 again. Before they actually start charging, like you gotta charge, like they'll sit there, they'll be like, yo, Fortnite's free to play everywhere but Canada. Y'all, they'll start charging you guys, not microtransactions, but just to play Fortnite. They're gonna start charging you guys $10. You better be careful. Start saying stuff like that. They're gonna start. It's gonna not be free to play for you guys. So yeah, man. Shout out. Let's go. But man, the heat was nothing nice today, and it's a nerve to try to be a bit cloudy outside. Yeah, it was actually pretty hot today where I was at too. It's pretty much full summer, man. It's still 92 degrees outside right now, and even nighttime. It's still hot, but like I said, I'll take the heat. Because, I mean, I only take the heat because I don't go outside like that. I don't work outside either. Like, if I worked outside, I would be like, hell no, I hate this heat. I hate this place. But since I work inside, I don't care. I got an air conditioner. And that air conditioner is like, it's like smooth. My air conditioner is listening to Road Taken. That's how my air conditioner runs. It runs like Road Taken. Because I got a brand new, I said, guys, I need the biggest, baddest, best fix here. I said, I need new parts. I said, I need this. I need that. I need y'all to make sure this air conditioner never breaks down again for like a long time. They're like, all right, we got you, boss. We got you. So the dude, you know, when you got one of those hardcore slick Mexican dudes, like with the slick back Mexican guys that you know he knows how to fix things better. Like his fixing rate is like 100. Like his skill, like he put all his skill points into mechanic, like fixing. Like those are the best. Like that dude he was the homie, man. He was like, oh man, he's like, I got you, boss, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He had the slick back. You know what I'm saying? He had the truck with all the tools hanging on the sides and stuff like that. The man had like the Mario Bros. 1 tool belt. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's he's gonna fix the heck out of this air conditioner. We were out there, I was talking to him, I gave him something to drink. He's out there, he's like, he went and got these parts. I was like, oh, heck yeah. Air conditioner was running great. I tipped him. I gave him a good tip, too. Gave him a good tip as well. So, yeah, man. It was great. It was good stuff. We spell colors. Colors. And we spell Fortnite. But shout-outs. Must be one of those special Steam games for it. I know, one of those, like, banana or something like that. You know? Let's see here. OJ, would you kill the Persona franchise for a Sonic Arc fighting game? Just like Fidel? What the hell, man? No. Don't bring up what Fidel said. He's joking. He's not serious. Let's see here. We have the slick back. Yeah, the slick back. The curly slick back. You never seen like the Hispanic dudes, the older dudes with the curly slick back? Like you know they grew up in like 94. You know what I'm saying? Like when they were listening to Eazy-E, like when Eazy-E made its way to like Mexico and stuff like that. Oh yeah, he had one of the curly, the Hispanic Eazy-E. I like that haircut. That haircut's still good. Like the Jerry curl, the Hispanic Jerry curl slick back. Oh, that's when you know when he's gonna fix that. He's gonna fix the crap out of your stuff. He's gonna fix it, bro. Yeah, he had the Eazy-E slick back, the Hispanic Eazy-E. I love it. Favorite hairstyle. The Jerry curl was my favorite hairstyle ever. It was my favorite because my mom would never let me get one. I would never have it. I had a little afro, but I could never get the Jerry curl. Like with the hat, you wear the hat and you got the Jerry curl in the back. Greatest hairstyle of all time. Shout out to Johnny with the $2 dono. Yo, Johnny with the super chat sticker. Let's go. Thank you so much, Johnny. 206 on the board. Y'all know what time it is. Platinum, 2 times platinum and a half. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The Hispanic Eazy-E. Yes, sir. I upgraded to the office job. Forget the we outside nonsense. Hey, there you go, sis. I want the Switch 2, but it blew too much money on Magic the Gathering fantasy cards enough to buy 2 Switch 2s. Yeah, I think that's a bad idea to blow money on cards instead of getting the Switch 2. So sell the cards and go get a Switch 2. Edgar E. The Edgar E. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You gotta do it. Yeah, you know, the same thing, man. Like the people that do like the I'm telling you, man. Like, yo, the Hispanic people here are dope because, bro, they be doing like everything's on like a higher price, man. But they be doing good work. Like they planted a tree. So like our garden, like actually my wife went to this one place. Like our gardener gave her a place to go, like to get like because like the prices of trees are like expensive as hell. And my wife was adamant that we get a tree put in like the front because like we had some new neighbors that moved in right across, and she didn't want them to start planting and looking better than us first, since we've already been here for a little bit of time. So I'm like, okay, well, let me see what we can do, you know, because obviously trees are expensive. But man, we got a good deal on like a nice like a cherry blossom tree for like the front. So they came in, they installed it and everything. So I was actually pretty happy about that. Yo, James Forte, Forte in the house with the $5 dono. Says, what up, OJ? Second day tuning in live. I will have to go play lottery, being this lucky. Hey, yes, sir, man. Appreciate you. Yo, you guys know what time it is. We getting closer and closer. Platinum, 2 times platinum and a half. Let's go, baby. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Excuse me. Thank you so much, man. Let's get it. Thank you for the 211 combo breaks and going.
Even further beyond.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Magic the Gathering cards can get pretty pricey up there in price, man. They can get pricey on them. But, you know, I think to me, right now, the ultimate entertainment for like bang for bang, buck for buck, value for value, to me, a Switch 2 is great because, let me tell you the reason why I think it's great. Because it plays Switch 1 games. Dead booty. It plays, one of the reasons why Switch 2 is such great value, because it plays Switch 1 games. And not only does it play Switch 1 games, but it plays them great. So imagine if we didn't have backwards compatibility. Super Mario RPG running perfect on the system, we'd still have to play it on Switch 1 if you want to play, and it's on sale right now. All the up, like Echoes of Wisdom, Link's Awakening, great games that people probably held off on. You can play all those at 60 FPS looking and running better than ever, like launch games. I'm telling you, man, backwards compatibility, but boosted backwards compatibility, not crusty backwards compatibility, but boosted backwards. That is the reason. If it was crusty backwards compatibility, I would not be as high on it, because even like with Wii U to Wii, I was not like, oh my god, yeah, Wii back. Like I was like, okay, yeah, it's cool, but I wasn't like anything crazy. Even like GameCube, like to Wii, like, I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool that we can play GameCube games. Like, but I wasn't super crazy about it. But I was like, okay, whatever. But with Switch had so much potential, you know, when it comes to their games. So getting that boosted, to me, makes the backwards some of the best, if not the best, backwards compatibility of all time. This might be the best because it boosts everything without patches. So it's between Xbox and it's between Nintendo. Those are the two that I would say. But the one thing that I would say why I might take the edge with Switch 2 is because Xbox backwards compatibility, it does not play off the disc with everything, like with 360 and stuff like that. With Xbox One, I think it does. So actually that's not a negative, because the Switch doesn't have backwards compatibility past the like the Wii or something like that. So or like the Wii U. So we can't count that. We can't count that as a knock against it. So I would say maybe Xbox backwards compatibility is better. Yeah, because it has more systems, Xbox Series in particular. But I would say, considering the quality of Switch 1 games over like Xbox games, Switch 1 generally has like higher averaging games when it comes to first party games above Xbox One. So if we're talking about blow for blow, right, pound for pound with backwards compatibility with the previous generation of systems, I would say Switch 1 takes the cake. And once again, it plays it all better too. But there's better third-party support on the Xbox One backwards compatibility. So there's also, you got to factor that in too. And Deportes, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Yo, let's go. And also, thank you, James Forte, with another $5 dono. Yo, 2 donos in a row. James Forte out here. Combo break. It's that time again. Let's go. We got to, what is that? Two, uh, 216. We're getting closer to that platinum, 2 times platinum and a half combo breaker tonight. Switch 2 is like DS to 3DS, in my opinion, 100% agree. DS to 3DS? No. I think the jump is bigger. I think the jump is like more like N64 to GameCube. That's the jump that's what I would say. I would say it's like N64 to GameCube, or I would say it's like NES to Super Nintendo. I think the DS to 3DS jump is it's a big jump, but it's not. The jump wasn't as it was impressive. Don't get me wrong. It was really impressive, but it didn't hit like this one. I think that the jump with the NES to the Super NES and the N64 to the GameCube, I think that hit a bit harder than the jump from the DS to the 3DS, in my opinion. From a technical perspective, it might be just as good or better, but I'm just saying, like, what hit impact-wise, what hit. I think, for sure, 3DS was good, but I think the lack of, I don't know, there was just something missing. I don't know, I'm not sure what it is. But I felt that, I think that Super Nintendo, NES to Super Nintendo, and N64 to Super Nintendo, or N64 to GameCube hit a little bit harder for me. Yeah. True, with the Switch 2 backwards compatibility is amazing. Yes, it's very good. It's very good. Do you think Nintendo will keep the Switch name going? Seems like branding is too strong to ditch like PlayStation. Yeah, I think they'll keep it going. I think that they're going to keep this. I think there's going to be a Switch 3. I think there's definitely, they're going to just call it Switch 3. And I think that, but I think that there's probably going to be more gimmicks with Switch 3 than there was like extra type of gimmicks. I think they actually might do some extra stuff. But yeah, I see them absolutely making a Switch 3. Yeah, absolutely. Because I think hybrid's the final form. I think it's the final boss. Hybrid is the final boss. It's like cell phones. There still is nothing else. We had big old huge phones. We had little dial phones. We had, big old, blocky cell phones. We had, we had all types of different phones, right? Rotary phones, and then cordless phones, and then this phones. And like they were getting better and better and better. But the true final boss of phones was the cell phone. But then what did we go through? We went through BlackBerry. We went through little Nokia bricks. We went through Sidekicks. We went through, that kind of rhymed. We went through, the BlackBerry. We went through all different types of phones. We got the iPhone, and then the iPhone and like the Android, like what we have now, like OnePlus, or that's the final boss of cell phones. And now you can make it fold. You can do all sorts of stuff, but cell phones are the final boss from evolving from like the 100-year tech of a phone, like having like a phone. Like I don't know how long it's been since phones have been invented, but cell phone is the final boss. There is no better thing outside of chipping your brain. The only better thing is chipping your brain. You think of who you want to call, and you immediately know the number. That is the only other thing, would be that, or you get it imprinted into your palm where it like glows up, right? Like some type of chip. But there is no better thing than like a phone than a cell phone. It's the final, in terms of phone wise, right? It's the final boss. And I think that hybrid for video game systems is the final boss. They just got to get better and better at like what you can put in these systems and how strong they can be, power to price, all that. But hybrid's the final boss. You can play it on your TV, you can play it on the go. What's better than that? Let's see here. Shout outs though. Thank you so much, James. Thank you for the $5, and also the Porta Sicilian. Thank you so much to Porta Sicilian with the $2 dono. Says you should start making Switch 3 videos. Whoa! I should start making Switch 3 videos. That'd be good. That'd be good. Combo breaks. We are close to a platinum and a half. That's crazy. We're a little bit over 25 away from platinum and a half. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Apple Watch is pretty impressive. But once again, that's an evolution of watches and whatever, right? Apple Watch is great. It's an evolution of a watch. But I'm just talking about like phones, for example. I think VR glasses are the final form. I don't think glasses are the final form, because glasses are still glasses. What if you don't want to wear a pair of glasses? You know what I'm saying? You might not want to wear a pair of glasses. So I don't think glasses are the final form, because you might not want to wear a pair of glasses. The real final form, if you want to get to that, would be a brain chip, which would just be like, you can just look and it projects somehow. That'd be the real, or it'd be a wall that basically, that if you want to talk about like super high tech, brain chip, TV, wall that just beams the game, and you can instantly think of what game you want to play, grab the controller, and then you just play. That would be like if you want it. But glasses to me aren't, because we did glasses. We did 3D TVs. We did HoloLens. We did that. We did Apple Vision. Those things suck. They're not, I mean, they don't suck, but they're not great. It's not like people love those and people went out. That's not the final form. That's not the final boss. Absolutely not. We've had that. And it's not it, you know? MS and Sony are reportedly looking forward to toward a hybrid handheld model. Nintendo innovates, industry imitates. Well, I mean, Nintendo wasn't the first hybrid, for sure. We had the Sega Nomad. That was actually a Switch before a Switch. Kinda. Not really, but kinda. But there was other stuff. But yeah, Switch did it in a mass market way. It's like Sony with the PS1. To me, Switch 1 is like the PS1. You know? Kind of ghetto in terms of technology, but great for what it was at the time and revolutionized what everyone thought about that type of system and it came out. Like the best comparison would be the PS1 to the Switch. Like that's the best comparison of what the Switch is. The Switch is very much like the PS1 when it broke in, you know? Gunner, glasses, and vest are the final form. No, not for anybody with a brain. Oh man, yo, shoutouts. Thank you so much, Mr. Deported to Slim with the 221 combo board.
Combo breaker!
3DS was glassesless technology, so there was no glasses at all. But it felt like the 3DS generation lasted for a really long time, though. You know? The next Switch will have an eGPU in the docking station. Yeah, it definitely could. So, definitely could. I'm very interested to see what PS7 will look like. Maybe it might be the hybrid console. I think by the time that we get a PS7, so let's just say realistically speaking, a PS7 will probably be, there's probably going to be 2 to 3 more years before we get a PS6. So that's going to be, let's just say 2028 to be safe. So then PS7 will probably be 2028, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So PS7 will probably be 2036. So knock on wood, we'll all be alive by then. Of course we will. So 2036 will be then. So we're looking at about 11 years plus for that. So in about 11 years or so, we'll probably be 11 to 12 years will probably be PS7. Sorry, PS7 probably that. So yeah, I think by the time that there's a PS7, it'll definitely be some form of built-in hybrid. I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but I think that portable technology will actually get to the point to where it'll be that good by then, where you can actually run something like that. But that's, yeah, 2037, 2036, 2037. Switch 3, I think Switch 3 is going to be a thing by, I think this generation is going to last about 7 to 8 years again. So I think that we're going to see Switch 3 will be 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30. I think by 2033-ish, 2032, I think we'll probably have a Switch 3 by 2032. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Let's see, I honestly thought 3D was going to be on everything after that. I knew that 3D was not going to, like, as soon as you played the 3DS, you knew that 3D was not going to be everything. Like, as soon as you play, for me at least, I'm like, it drains your battery. You gotta hold it stable, and even when you get the super stable, like your eyes get tired of looking at it. It's just not good enough. And I played the PS3 because Sony was doing 3D as well. They had a TV that had 3D on there and glasses, and like you can play MotorStorm. And I played that, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't do anything for me. Like it doesn't. So I knew that 3D was gonna be like a done thing. I knew that it was gonna be a done deal, like a, not. I just knew. I knew. I knew. AR game is on the come up. I don't know if it'll be big though. I don't know if AR gaming is gonna end up being really big, but we'll see. The OG 3DS was a crust machine. The new ones are where it's at. Yeah, the new Nintendo 3DS was good. The new Nintendo 3DS XL was really good. I like the new Nintendo 3DS XL. I thought it was a solid system. Yeah, the OG 3DS is definitely crusty. Definitely crusty, 100%. 100% kind of crusty, man. 100% kind of crusty. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you've not hit that like button. We are going to stream for quite a bit some more time, so hit that like button, guys. Let me know that you're enjoying the stream. If you have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, Players by itself. More than happy to answer all of your lovely, beautiful, awesome Elite Ninja questions. And I saw that a lot of you guys went over and subscribed to Kimmerix. Like, I think about 100 of you guys just went to subscribe to him. Hey, Thank you guys so much for that, for subscribing to Evan. I just saw that on his channel. He went from 9.81 to, or he went from 9.80 to 9.81. So, thank you guys for that, man. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Let's go. Oh man, metaphor. You know, the funniest thing is I saw something on Twitter where someone was like, man, I haven't even thought about metaphor since I beat the game. Like, there was like a post and people were like, yeah, me too. I'm like, bro, what? I've thought about metaphor like every single day since I beat the game. Almost every day I've thought about metaphor. Yo, Suttermonk, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Suttermonk with the subscription. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. And tomorrow we're gonna have Persona 5, the Phantom X. We're gonna have Persona 5, the Phantom X tomorrow morning. I need you guys to watch that video. I need you guys to watch Persona 5, the Phantom X video. It is shockingly good. It is shockingly good. So make sure you guys watch that video. Make sure you guys watch that video if you have not watched it, or sorry, if you have not. Make sure you watch the video. It's a good video. So, and shout out to Atlas. Shout out to, Sega. Shout out to Sega. So watch the video tomorrow morning. It's going to be tomorrow morning at, we're going to do it early. We're going to do it like at 4:30. So whenever you wake up, watch the video. I'd appreciate that. Oji, can you play Torgoroth Knight from Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Yes, I can. Thank you for being a member for 91 months, V. Appreciate that. I can listen to this Academia theme real quick before we'll get into this Torgoroth theme next. But when this theme first went on, I just sat in that room and I contemplated my life. And I'm like, this is so great. This is like, I'm alive, and I'm thankful that I was able to witness and hear this song, you know, hear this music. This music's incredible. It is so good. But I thought about metaphor pretty much every single day, man. Man, it's a great game. Man, it's a great game. Yeah, I need the Switch 2 version. I need a Switch 2 version of the game. I think I'd probably go back and honestly do everything. I did most of the stuff, but I think I'd actually do everything if it was portable. Because there was too many times when I just like didn't feel like playing it because I didn't want to go to my game room and play. But if I had it, because it came out during NFL season. So there's a lot of times like I wanted to watch NFL and play the game, like grind. And it was weird. I had to like watch NFL like on my tablet or something like that, or on my phone, and I hated that. So yeah, I really would want a portable. I really hope that they get, you know, Metaphor before the end of the year. You know, get an announcement of that and release it. So I'm hoping. Sound like God defend New Zealand. Okay. Yeah, I know it's coming, Gambit, dude. I know it's coming, man. I know it's coming. Pretty sure the direct will be sometime this week. Nintendo has a very busy next couple of weeks. Besides Pokemon plus school will be back in August. Got to get the games announced. Yeah, there's also that. Yeah, August is coming back with school. So absolutely, I'm terrified. My daughter is going to be in 8th grade. Oh my gosh, I feel like a real dad. I feel like a real old dad at this point, man. My girl's about to be in high school in a little bit. Next year, yeah, next at the end of next year, she'll start high school. So crazy. Music, let's see here. How's Room Factory been going, OJ? Yeah, I beat Room Factory, Johnny. I beat Room Factory. So I want to do a video on it. I might do a video tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but I put 70 hours, beat the game. It's really good. I like it. I might stream it. Like I'm doing post-game stuff. And I might stream I could maybe stream the game. You know, it's kind of a chill game to stream, so I might do that. Let's see, bro, I feel you. My teenager is heading into 8th grade also. Oh, nice. We have, okay, same age. I don't know, Cyber Taurus. That's cool, man. Is your daughter into K-pop? If your daughter's into K-pop, maybe they'll have something in common. 8th grade is crazy, man. 8th grade is crazy. But it's good though. It's good. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy for her. It's good. Get that shotgun. Oh man, you know. You know, you say that and it's a joke, but it's like, you know, sometimes like I feel that way. Oh man, I met her little boyfriend she has too, and you should have seen him, man. He was like, "Hi." He was so nervous. I was like, "Relax, little dude. It's okay, bro. How you doing?" He was so nervous, dude. He didn't even give her a hug before he left. He was like, "Bye," and just like walked. He didn't give her a hug or nothing. I was like, "All right, whatever." I know what it is to be that age, though. I would have been scared too, because I'm like, I mean, I'm not super tall, but I'm, 5'8", 5'9", 5'9". 5'8", 5'9", but I'm probably like 5. Obviously, Jordan's on. I'm like 5'10" with the Jordans on. So, and he's like, he's still short, because he's still growing. He's probably, he'll grow later, but a lot of times boys don't grow till like later, till high school. A lot of times some boys don't. Some boys grow in junior high and all that. Like I was an early grower. I got to like 5'6". Like by sixth grade, I was already like 5'6". So I grew early. My family, we grow early. The boys grow early in my family. But some boys don't grow till high school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he'll grow later. But he's tiny. Dude's like, I think he's not even 5 foot. I think he's like 4, maybe barely 5 foot. So yeah, he's short. He's tiny. So he was just like, this is pretty funny. So she was, but now she's more into Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift phase, but she likes a bunch of old school music thanks to her old man. Oh, nice. Let's go. So yeah, he was bro. He was terrified. He was terrified. He was definitely terrified, which was funny, but it's all good. But yeah, man, some of the stuff, man. Those because we all know what it was like when we were in junior high, right? So I already know what those little boys are. I already know what they're thinking. I already know what they're thinking. My daughter, she's definitely a pretty girl. She's definitely a pretty girl. A lot of the boys will come up and talk to her and say stuff. I remember when I was first starting to go pick her up and stuff. Like a lot of boys would go over and try to talk to her and stuff like that. And I'd come around and they'd be like, "Oh, is that your dad? Oh, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm okay." And then they would just go off. But a lot of boys like to talk to her and stuff like that. So yeah, but hey, look, man, I'll keep it a buck with you guys. That's not really my business. You know what I'm saying? It's not really my business. So it's one of those things to where it's look, they get older. I'm going to try to give her the right information. Obviously, her mom give her the right information, but it's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not my, I'm not going to go out there and be Terminator. That's her thing. So, yeah. My feet grew before the rest of my body, so I looked awkward. Yeah, and that's what happened to me. Okay, so Patrick Courtney, I had the same thing happen to me when that guy kept on calling me DJ and stuff like that. He kept on calling me Street Fighter because I had size 10 or 11 feet in junior high, and my feet stopped growing. So I had big old huge feet, when I was in junior high because I wore a size 11 in some shoes. Right now, I think I wear some shoes I wear size 12. Some shoes I wear 10 and a half. Some shoes I wear 11. Some shoes I wear 12. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, I had big feet, but I was already somewhat, but yeah, people were I look kind of awkward too. So one guy was making fun of my feet all the time, my shoe size. And that's when I got tired of that dude. The same guy that tried to, the guy that came to school that was going to shoot me. That story there. I told you guys that story where that guy was he came around the back where I walk home. He came there with the gun. It was I'm just going to shoot this guy after we got into a fight. We got into a fight because he'd been bullying me all freaking year. In 8th grade, he'd been bullying me all year. And I finally got tired of it at the end of the year and freaking went up and choked him. And then he tackled me, but then I put him in a headlock. And I was giving him the yoga, the Dalsim, Dalsim, Dalsim from Street Fighter. I straight up hit him with the yoga. I probably hit that dude 30 times before the yard aides and everybody come broke us out. I hit that dude with the major yoga. This man had a welt on his head. I can see why he wanted to shoot me. This man had one head here and then I had another head right here because I hit him so many times in that one spot. Yoga him, you know. But I couldn't get full swings in because like obviously he had me on the ground, like he was like on top. But then like I said, I locked my left arm around his, and like he's like swinging wildly and he's hitting the concrete. I grab him like that, and I'm just like boom, boom. I'm just going like this, going up and under, you know. And he's trying to shield himself, so I can see why he was that mad, bro, because he got cooked, you know. He didn't expect it because I had not shown any type of tendencies to be angry or violent towards him. You know, this is I think I was in 8th grade. I had shown no tendencies toward this man. I let him make fun of me all year. You know what I'm saying? And then at one point, I was having a bad day that day. I was having a really, really, really bad day. Bad day at home, bad day at school. I was over junior high. I was just over junior high. I had so many problems in junior high. I was over it. It was towards the end of this year, and this guy was giving me crap. I just said, man, I'm tired of this dude. And he just kept on making fun of me near the office. This is how bad it was. We didn't even fight somewhere where maybe we can get away with it. We fought right near literally right outside of the office. We fought right out. That's how bad it was that day. I was heading to the office. He was coming out. He's like, yeah, look at that crispy looking DJ with big old feet down the hall. I'm like, oh, dude, you can see the steam coming out. Like cartoon, like the steam coming out of my ears. Like, dude, I'm so sick and tired of this guy. I am so sick and tired of this guy. So yeah, I had to hit him with we hit him with the yoga, man. 12 in 7th grade, yeah. Yeah, Street Fighter DJ. Yeah, because you know DJ got big old feet from Street Fighter, like ooh bah. You know, DJ from Street Fighter. This guy's an idiot. This guy thought that DJ is African. DJ is not African. Well, I mean, yeah, he's African as in, yes, ancestors from Africa, but he's thought like the nationality, like he was like, oh, I African like DJ. Dude, DJ's not African. He's freaking Jamaican. He's Jamaican. Jamaica and Africa are not the same. All right, and Africa, even within Africa, Africa's not the same. There's multiple countries within Africa. This guy's a freaking idiot. He thought Africa was a country by itself. He thought it was like a country like the United States, and anybody that had like, you know, oh, we speak like this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody from Africa was like the same person, spoke the same language, and was the same dialect, this guy was a complete moron. He did not know that Africa is a continent and that there are different countries within Africa that have their own languages, their own currency, their own governments. He thought Africa was like the United States. Like, oh, everybody speaks this and we have one type of money and whatever, right? Like he thought it was all, and like a centralized government. It's not. This guy's a complete idiot. And he thought that when I told him Jamaica, no, I'm like, no, DJ's Jamaican. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, he thought it was like Puerto Rico or something like that, or like Hawaii. Like, you know, he thought it was just like an island separated from Africa that is still under the African, the centralized African continent government that controls Jamaica. This guy was a complete moron. And I kid you not, he actually thought this. Like, just completely skipped social studies in 6th grade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, completely skipped it. But this guy's a complete moron. He's a complete moron. And, like, literally, I asked him this multiple times. And this is what he said every time. He legitimately thought Africa was a country, like, by itself. And he thought that, like, Jamaica was, like, you know, like a territory of Africa. Complete moron. So yeah, a complete idiot. So I was, that also pissed me off. I'll say that too. I didn't, when he said that to him, like, because he was making fun of me for being like, oh, Jamaica. I'm like, dude, I'm not Jamaican. I'm Nigerian. I'm Nigerian. I'm like, Africa. That's different. He's like, oh no. He's like, nah. That's the same thing. That's how he laughed. He laughed like, he was like, what would be like it would be like Boondocks. I'm like a character off the Boondocks, man. Like, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, no. I'm like, I remember one time I even got like our book. I'm like, look, I'm like, this is Africa. Look, this is where my family's from. We're from Nigeria. You know, this is Nigeria. Nigeria's a country. Nigeria is different from, let's say, South Africa, or let's say Congo, or let's say other places like Egypt. Like, no, there's different. We have different money. We have different languages. We have different government. It's different. And he's like, not really. It's all the same. Y'all all look alike. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. I'm like, no, we don't. I'm like, Sudan is very different. Like, the people look different in Sudan compared to Nigeria. No, they don't. They're really tall. They're darker, way darker, really tall in Sudan. He's like, you got it. You still dark. No. I'm like, oh my Lord. I'm like, I felt like choking him out right there. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. And I just let him talk. I just let him talk the rest of the year. I just let him talk. So I tried to educate him. Even back then, I tried to educate him. This guy's an idiot. This guy's a complete idiot. Let's see. I'm surprised you know that Puerto Rico is a territory of the U.S. Oh yeah, of course I do. Yeah. Some people don't know that though. Some people don't know that. Let's see. I hate dumb mentally people are about Africa. Did you know people still think in today that the AI age of all days yeah, exactly. People still have stupid stuff to say, but this guy was a complete moron, you know. So yeah. What's up, Mr. Davis? Oh, you didn't miss anything, man. We're just chilling. So anyway, yeah. So basically, I yoga that dude, and then yeah, he came to school. He came to school with like I said, I told the story many. He came to school outside around the back, or not the back, in the front. There's like obviously you can go to the left, you can go to the right. I usually walked home on the right hand side. He was standing there with the gun, and literally just standing there with the gun, just like holding it like that. People around there, like other like younger kids that get out earlier, they thought it was like a airsoft gun or like a toy gun. But then the more they started looking, they're like, wait a minute, that's an like actual gun. But he had like it was hot, so he was wearing like a long sleeve and he was kind of like covering it a little bit. So then once we saw that, obviously the police were called, or once they heard that. But once again, the only reason why I wasn't there, like I said, this is just God pregnant me or something like that, man. The only reason why I wasn't there that day, why I didn't go home that day and got shot, was because he thought I was suspended for 1 day less. I was set to come back. I got suspended for 3 days on that. He got suspended for a week. I got suspended for 3 days because we told our story. We told him what happened. They interviewed everybody and they found out that yes, he was bullying me all year. So they gave me a lighter sentence. They said, okay, OJ, 3 days for you, Malcolm, 1 week. So they didn't tell us how long we're suspended though. We weren't in the same place. So he didn't know. He had just heard from somebody. I think his cousin told him. His cousin, because he had a cousin there, like a tall, lanky dude that was his cousin. His cousin told him when I'd be back. And that dude was so two-faced. Because when I finally came back to school, he was like, oh man, he's like, you lucky, man. He's like, you lucky. He's like, oh man, Malcolm, he was there. And I'm like, dude, I was thinking, man, this dude probably set me up. He's like, oh man, he was like, what, you wouldn't try to stop? He's your cousin. So this guy was trying to make it seem, he's like, oh, you lucky. I'm like, bro, you were probably in on this, man. You knew he was gonna do that and didn't say nothing, you know, because they were tight, they were cool, they were really nasty. I guess earmuffs for children. This is really nasty, guys. But let me tell you guys how cool they were. They you know, like double team like one girl there. Like that's what they like, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in 8th grade, like that's really nasty. And like we all heard about it. I was like, ew. And like let's just say they did a lot of, anyway, they did a lot. So we were disgusting. You know, these were really loaded, like ghetto, like bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, I knew that he set him up, man. Or he knew that what was gonna happen, and he didn't say nothing. He just let him go there, you know, to shoot me. 8th grade. Randomly looked up Switch 2 on Google and saw one available, but unfortunately I was too busy at work to get it. Oh man. Damn. It's all good though, Carlos. Yo, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. So yeah. But listen, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I don't care like if it's adults, all consenting adults, that's fine. But like in 8th grade, like I was thinking to myself, I was like, because this was like earlier in the year, and when I found out, I was like, really? I was like, oh yeah, and like, I think that this was definitely weird. This is weird stuff, man. Because I'm almost positive that girl was probably like 18 years old or something like that. Like, and they were obviously that we were 13 turning 14. So that's some nasty weird stuff, man. But you know, we all looked a bit older than what we actually were, though. You know, so I'm guessing that's what happened.
His name was Malcolm. Ew.
Yeah.
And double teaming a girl like Malcolm in the middle of a pool of booty juices. Double ew. Anyway, can we play Kirby Air Ride theme song?
Yes, we can. Kirby Air Ride, Air Ride theme. Yeah, shoutouts. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Kirby Air Ride? Well, is that Fountain of Dreams? That's not Fountain of Dreams. What's the Kirby Air Ride main theme? Kirby Air Ride main. You want the main theme? That's just the menu theme, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. So yeah. But yeah, he was like his cousin was like tall. He was like 6'1". Malcolm was like a little bit shorter than me. About my height or a little bit shorter than me. So at that time I was about 5'6". So yeah. 1 week suspension for bringing a gun. No. After he brought the gun. No, he got a 1 week suspension for getting in a fight with me. After he brought the gun, he got detained. He got arrested. And then he got sent home, like, for the rest of the year. We had about 1 month or so left in the year, a month or something. He got suspended from going to any of the 8th grade activities. He got suspended from, like, the graduation. He got suspended from, they just said nope. And he got suspended from everything. They couldn't hold him for very long, though, in terms of, like, getting the arrested, because he didn't do anything. He just had the gun. So that was the situation with his parents. But, like, basically, the rest of the year, they told me, hey, they said walk this way and around. And then I also had, like, the yard aide, Mr. Charles. He took me home for, like a week and a half to 2 weeks after. He would just drive me home every single, like, yeah, I think about a week or so. Was it a couple? How many times did he drive me home? I'm misremembering a little bit. But I knew he drove me home at least 1 or 2 times. He drove me home. But then otherwise, I was just walking around the other way. They told me not to walk that way, walk around the other way. You know, because that dude's house was over there. So, they also suspended his cousin, too. They suspended his cousin for the rest of the year as well. It's because they found out some information that he knew about it. So, I'm almost positive that they, like, to protect myself, I think they also suspended him for the rest of the year. They just said, because they found out some information that he knew and didn't say anything. So, that's why I said he was in on it. But I remember him just not showing up for, like, the last few weeks of school. Or a couple weeks of school, because I'm pretty sure he got suspended for not saying anything. So yeah. After he was arrested, did you feel safe coming back to your school? I can see how traumatizing it was as a kid. You know what the funny thing is, man? The funny thing is, at that time, I didn't understand the gravity of that, you know? I didn't understand, as a 13-year-old, I didn't understand the gravity of that situation. So while I felt like, oh man, that's bad, I was like, well, it didn't happen. You know, I was like, I was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you think that you're immortal, right? So I was like, man, if he would have done that, I would have been like Goku and dodged the bullet or something. Like, I was stupid. You know, I was dumb. Obviously, I was concerned. Like, I was definitely concerned, but I wasn't as concerned as I should have been. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, he ain't gonna do, like, you know, that's what I was thinking to myself. He ain't gonna do ish. So obviously I'm way more, way different now at this point, especially as I got older. I'm way different, but yeah, man, I didn't take it that way at that time. It wasn't until later that I took it that way. I took it like, oh man, that was a serious scenario. That was a serious situation. You know, like, I was serious. That dude was really gonna come there and shoot me. You know. Now, would he have killed me? Might have just shot me just to shoot me, to scare me. But would he have killed me? I don't know if he would have. You know, he might have just shot me in the leg or something like that, which you could still die from a leg shot, you know, or something like that. He might have just, you know, he might have just tried to come there to just, like, intimidate me or, like, you know, make me cry or beat me up or pistol whip me, right? I mean, he might have, we don't know if he came there to, like, 100%, like, shoot and kill me. We don't know that. He could have just came there, like I said, to intimidate me, you know, and to pistol whip me or to do whatever, right? So there could have not even been bullets in that gun. Who knows, you know? But the fact of the matter is that he came there with one, so. That's the fact of the matter. Exactly. You don't ever really contemplate everything as a kid. You don't understand how the sometimes you do, sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't, you know? Exactly. You can bleed out. The biggest I mean, it was in broad daylight though, so I mean, obviously they could have got medical attention quick, but you never know. You know, you never know. See, I would have not come to school anymore. That would have scared me straight. Yeah, you know what? I still, gosh, man, like, in today's day, yes, don't go back to school. Just get all your work, have them send it to you. I mean, it's pretty much the end of it. Yeah, like I would do the same thing. Like if that happened in today's day, yeah, just don't go back. Just don't go back. Don't go. But back then, it was just like, oh well, they'll put up safeguards. I remember them talking to my mom and say, hey, look, we'll have our guy drive him. We're gonna make sure, like, we're gonna have security guards at that area, you know, in like looking. So like they took the proper precautions. Like they didn't just leave it. They had a security guard. You know, Mr. Charles, he's a security guard. They had him go to that side sometimes. Even after he stopped giving me rides, they would have people there. Even the assistant principal himself, the assistant principal would go out there and be looking, like standing out there, like looking. So they did things to try to safeguard it, you know. They did things, but yeah, in today's day, that's like a lockdown. We didn't even have lockdowns back then, you know, like because I mean, back then we didn't have the school shootings. I think that was before Columbine. So back then, the school shootings weren't as prevalent as they are in today's day, where we have school shootings every year. Back then, there was not school shootings every single year. We didn't have even protocols for that, you know. So it was just kind of like, okay, well, yeah, maybe he was there. I mean, but you know, but yeah, in today's day, yeah, you lock everything down. You go into there's a red alert. You know, man, it's all different in today's day. You know. This pistol whip as a kid is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what he was gonna do, guys. I can't sit there and say that he was gonna shoot and kill me. He could have just been trying to intimidate me. I mean, it could have been a really realistic looking gun. Maybe it was an airsoft gun, but it was really realistic. But from what I understand, it was an actual gun. From what I understand, it was an actual gun. You know. Wonder where he is now. Probably in San Quentin. I'd be surprised if he was alive. I'd be really, really surprised if he was actually even alive. But I have no way of finding out. Like, you know. Maybe if I had my yearbook, I could find him. I don't know where my yearbook is though. Cybertoast with the $10
I graduated high school in '96, and it was a very different time back then.
Yeah.
I remember all kinds of crazy stuff from someone had a gun to bomb threat, and we were always back in school like the next day.
Yeah, yeah, very different time. Columbine was, I think, a little bit after that, right, from yours. So yeah, mine was also. This was before. This was like, was this before? Yeah, I think it was before Columbine. Yo, thank you so much, Cyber Taurus. 239. We're only 11 away from a platinum and a half. I don't know if we can get it. Do we have enough time? But yeah, you're right about that, Cyber Taurus. Like you were just like back at school. We had a guy that was that had a hit list. You know, he made a hit list that he was gonna shoot all these people in high school, and yeah, we were just back there. They were just like, yeah, we're good. You know, so yeah. All right, yeah, we got about 20 more, a little bit less than 20 minutes left on the stream. Let's go. We are only 11 combos away from a platinum and a half. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And also, Anthony C., thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, the early 2000s were different times, man. Old man, yeah, I'm an old man, too. I'm an old man in the house as well. I'm an old man as well, man. Let's go. Shout outs, though, guys. I appreciate that. Was Mr. Charles carrying? Last thing, I want the homeboy to start busting Mr. Charles. No, I don't think he carried, but the dude was like 6'6" and like 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He was a big guy. That dude was big, man. He was a big dude. Big dude. So yeah. Psychopath couldn't handle the early 2000s. The 90s and the 2000s were like a time period like unlike anything else, man. They really were crazy. It was a lot of fun. Some of the best years was the 90s and the 2000s. Old but not a boomer. Close for me. Shoutouts to Cyber Taurus, man. Shoutouts to the 96 boys out there. Let's go. 96 boys out there. It's sad we're in a state where we are teaching kids shooting drills like it's normal. Yeah, you have to. It's sad, but you have to, man. You have to. You have to lock things down because it's to the point where it's. I mean, listen. Even with Columbine, it was out of control. It was that was insane. That's probably the scariest. The most scared that I've ever been was that because Columbine was just. wild, man. They had it on video too, bro, and there was survivors, like, so that was probably the time where where it really hit me. I think Columbine is where it really hit me, like, oh man, that could have been, you know, like the scenario that I had. And then look at what, I mean, you got these dudes walking in trench coats. They're just looking like executioners. That's what they did, man. So, and we've had just as bad, right? Just as bad, if not worse, since then. Like, we've had other stuff. We've had the one in Florida, right? So there was that, and it's just bad, man. I mean, we're talking about children here, little kids. We had the one, there was like little kid. It's been so bad. Sandy Hook, you know, so, man, it's terrible. It's terrible. What can you do? There's not really much you can do, but just try to prepare, you know, prepare and caution, you know, the best that you can. Exactly. The one in Texas, the big one in Texas, where the security guard was like on his last day. He was like, man, I ain't going in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a gun. He's like, I ain't going in there. I ain't trying to get capped on my last day. That's what we're dealing with right now, man. Even when you have the proper, you know, dude with the gun, he was like, I'm gonna wait for backup. Like, damn. Like, it's crazy, you know? That was a nightmare scenario. School is literally the safest place you could be. No more. Yeah. It's sad. We're in the state or okay. Yeah. Psychopie couldn't handle it, man. Couldn't handle it. Hey, look, man. All cyber tourists, all that matters, bro. Young at heart, brother. Young at heart. I'm old too, but young at heart. Have your games, play, have fun, man. Do what you got to do. Take care of business, man. I don't know. To me, life gets better as you get older. Like, when you get into the nice, you know, 40s, 50s, that's when things are feeling. I'm feeling better than ever, man. I mean, yeah, I can't run as fast and I probably can't jump as high as I used to, but I'm still feeling good. It's great now. I hated my 20s. My 20s were terrible, you know? So, I'm good. Yo, shout outs to Purdue. 121. Thank you for the subscription, bro. Thank you so much. I always advise people in their 20s, man, that your 20s are supposed to be struggle. Most people's 20s aren't going to be good. They're not going to be good. Remember, you don't even, as a man, you don't even really fully brain developed and everything till you're like, what, 25, 26? I think women, it's a little bit sooner than that, but for men, you ain't even at you're not even at anywhere near full capacity, you know? Yo, Kevin with the jow.
Can I get any music from Persona 5?
Yes, sir. We hit the platinum and a half 11 combo. Let's go. Yo, at the very end of the stream or near the end, let's go. Thank you so much with another chow. Let's go. 250 on the dude on a random Tuesday. Let's go. So yeah. Although I did jump yesterday in my not in my backyard. Where was it? In my house. Like, the ceiling's kind of not super high in my house, but it's kind of taller. I just jumped up and I'm like, I was getting kind of high up on there. So I still got a little bit of my hops. Persona 5. How about Blooming Villain? Blooming Villain from Persona 5 is really good. Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin. Getting this a platinum and a half. I don't know. We won't be able to get to the 3 times platinum tonight, but I appreciate that. Let's go. And you guys know, who's going to bust out today? My man Cloud. He's got the biggest sword in the West with the Buster Sword. Let's go. Shout outs. My man Cloud. We out here. Still in the prime. Yep, still in the prime. Unk status is great, man. I like when people call me Unk. When Unk status, that feels good. Feels good. Video game question. How do you feel about intermissions in between tracks in Mario Kart World? I don't mind too much because I don't really play like crazy. But I know like the people like the 3-lap tracks more. But yeah, I don't really mind too much. Unk. I'm big Unk. You know what I'm saying? My nephews love me, man. My nephews love me to death. Like, you know what's so funny? My little nephew, or he's the oldest of my sister's kids, Owen. He's 6, he's big boy, tall. Because his dad is like 6'2", 6'3". But this guy, dude's like already, he's tall, man. He's going to be a big dude. But anyway, he likes me so much. He looks like his mom and he looks like his dad. Like but he looks like my sister a lot. We were on the phone talking. Oh, snap. Uncario. Party like it's 1999. Toby Lester. Yo, that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that.
Party like it's
1999, y'all. Yo, let's go. Shoutouts. Uncario coming through with the Toby Blaster. $20 dono. Oh man, I don't know. We might get to the three. Might get to the 3 platinum. Might. Let's go. So that's my man Uncario. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you so much, Uncario, man. We out here partying like it's 1999. But yeah, man, my nephew, bro. We were on the phone. I was on the phone with my sister, his mom, and I was like, you look like someone I know. You look like I'm like, you look like someone I know. And then I was like, who do you look like? I was like, oh, and who do you look like? He's like, I'm like, you look like your mom. You look like your mom. And he was like, no. And I know he's serious when he does that. When he smiles and says no, he's serious. And I'm like, you look like your dad. He's like, no. And he's like, and I'm like, who do you look like? He's like, I look like you. And then my sister goes, yeah, because you're his favorite person. So he says, I look, bro, my nephew does not look like me. One, he's light skinned. I'm not. He does not look like. Our noses are different. Face shape is different.
Cyber Unk reporting for duty, sir.
Cyber Unk, yo, JoJo from Cyber Taurus. Cyber Unk, yo, let's go. Yes, sir. 280 on the board. Yo, we have 20 away from the triple times platinum. Oh my gosh, yo, we out here. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Cyber Unk. Let's go. Combo breaks. Cyber Unk in the house. Yes, sir. Says my nephew's a little homie and he towers over me at 60. Oh, yeah. I'll show you guys, because within the next, I'd probably say by the time that my nephew is in high school, so he's 6 years old. So obviously high school you start at when you're 13. So in 7 years, I'll show you guys my nephew. And I'm almost positive he will be taller than me. He will be like 6 foot by the time that he gets to 7th grade. He's gonna be one of those guys that's tall in junior high. That's like 6 foot. Because like I go check out, go pick up my daughter, and I see people that are tall. Some guys that are taller than me. I'm taller than most of the boys there, but there are some of the boys that are like 6'1", 6 foot, 5'11", taller. So he's gonna be like that. I can definitely see him being like 6 foot in 7th, 8th grade. He's probably gonna be big. I think he's gonna be even bigger than his dad is, and his dad's about 6'2", 6'3". So I think he's going to be tall. I think he's going to be like 6'6". That's what I think he's going to be like. I think he's going to be around 6'6". Because he's way too big for he's way too tall for 6 years old. He's 6.5, barely 6.5, and he is like chest high. He is, and I'm like I said, I'm about 5'9", so he is like up to here already. Like I'm not like I'm taller than him, but that boy is going to be tall. He is gonna be tall. Yeah, I'm getting that. We got a little b-ball court set up at my place. I got a b-ball court for him here. He's got a b-ball court, like a little court there inside like the living room. Yeah, we're getting him on and football. I got him throwing a football. Like, I want him to play quarterback. So I got him throwing a football and I got him playing basketball already. But yeah, throwing a football is like what I got him doing, What up, OJ? When is the giveaway? Check out the link on the community page, Juan Carlos. So all the information is on the community page for the Donkey Kong giveaway. So July 17th. So check that out there. It's all up on the channel, on the community page. Anytime that you guys want to know like when the giveaways, like what times or the day, like giveaway, it's always on the community page. All the information is always there, how you enter in and everything. So if we ever have a giveaway, it's always right there on the community page. You can always access the information there. But yes, July 17th. Let's see here. That DK Banana, yes, it's gonna be a good giveaway. I'm probably gonna do 2 copies on the YouTube and the comment section, and then 1 copy during the live stream. So we're probably gonna do that. So absolutely. Hey, what's up, J Will Presents? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, J Will, I got your pictures. J Will, am I okay to actually post those pictures on Twitter? Because you included your face in those. All I wanted was just the Switch by itself. I didn't. But if you're okay with me to post those pictures, with you, like actually like, oh, I'm happy I got the Switch 2. That's fine. But if you don't want me to, that's why I haven't done anything yet. And I forgot to email you back. So if I'm okay, if not, if you can just send me actually, I can just crop you out of it, to be honest. I can blur, or I can just crop you out. Okay, yeah, it's cool. All right, cool. I'll post them then. I will post them. Shoutouts. Thank you so much. Cyber Taurus, Kevin, Uncario coming in late. 20 away. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we'll be able to hit the platinum tonight. We've got about 6 minutes left on the stream, but I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any final questions or anything like that, let me know right now. Tag me at Playersense, hashtag Players by itself. I'm more than happy to answer all of your awesome Elite Ninja questions. Let's go. This last 5-6 minutes or so. Absolutely love my Switch 2. I love my Switch 2 as well. This is the system. I literally, sometimes I don't, you guys ever have so many games to play? Like between backwards compatibility and everything, like you're like, what should I play? Like that's what I was thinking of today. Like, I had Fortnite downloaded. I had Super Mario RPG, starting up another file. I might want to stream that though. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, and Guardians of Azuma. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, what should I play right now? Like I got so many games. Mario Kart World, do more Knockout Tour, GameCube. There's just, for me, there's just like so much. I still got to play maybe more of Cyberpunk. So yeah, man, it's great. It's fantastic. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. I'm all over the place. You should see the Switch screen. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I just finished Guardians of Azuma, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to start up anything huge, you know, before Bonanza comes out, because Bonanza is gonna be a bonanza. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's gonna review well. It's gonna play well. Oh man, I cannot wait, dude. I cannot wait to play Bonanza. I cannot wait to play that game. It's gonna be so much fun. Yo, Nick93 with the $1.99. Yes, sir. And also Kevin with the $20. Yo, Kevin coming through. Urubudos. Bless.
Even further beyond.
We went further beyond tonight. Yes, sir. Hey, yo. Thank you guys so much, man. Like I said, y'all keep these streams lit and going. Otherwise, I would not be able to do them. Yo, big love to Nick93, Expedition 33. Nick93, Expedition 33 with the big unk status. Yes, sir. Then Kevin coming through with the big $20 dono, getting us to platinum times 3. Yes, sir. Let's get this next one up. Let's go. Lumiere. X is finished. Just a few loose ends from the new epilogue edition. So I guess I'll throw a dart to see what's next before Bonanza. I gotta get that 60 FPS. I want to finish it, but I've got to get that 60 FPS, man. I really got to get that 60 FPS for Xeno. I gotta get it, man. I've already waited this long. I want to play it more though, but man, I gotta get that 60 FPS. You know. Yo, Bonanza, Super Christian Me World with the 3.
I ended up becoming friends with a bully back in 8th grade. Makes me think, somewhere in an alternate universe, I'm sure you became buddy with Malcolm in the middle of a freak-off. I mean Malcolm. Lol, final song. Mario World end credits.
I got you. Mario World end credits for final song. This is such good music, man. Such good music. I cannot wait for what they do next for Expedition 33. I cannot wait what they do next, man. I love that game. I might actually do another run of... No, I'm not going to do another run of Expedition 33 because I want to see if they do a Switch 2 version of the game. But if it's not at 60, then I mean, I'll support it for the culture, but I'm probably not going to play it. If it's like at 30, if it's like Series S or something, they can't get it to better, or at least at 40. Because like the timing of the buttons and all that is wonky if it's not at 60. Let's see here. I was gonna wait, but once I got the scale mode, a scale module, I was off to the races. Sinking time. Get into the missions. Yes. Let's see here. Wait for the Switch 2 version. LOL. Well, I already beat the game on PS5. So yeah, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to start up another run on the PS5 again. But then I'm like, you know, if it comes out on Switch 2, I'm gonna want to play it. If it comes out on Switch 2, because one of the big things that I wanted to do with Expedition 33 is play portable mode. I think that if there was like if there was an actual PS portable, I don't like Steam Deck, so I'm not buying it on Steam Deck to play it on there. But if there was an actual PS5 portable that I could play like my PS5 games on the go, I would have totally played Expedition 33 again already. I would have definitely played it again and just be like, okay, great. Like right now, if there was a way for me to buy a PS5 portable somehow for a decent price that can play my PS5 games, I would have definitely replayed Expedition 33 already. I would have been like, okay, cool, great. But that was like my only knock on the game. My only knock on the game is that I'd have to play it through Portal, or I'd have to play it through Steam Deck. And I think even on Steam Deck, I'm not sure. That game's kind of wonky on Steam Deck. Like I heard a bunch of issues like on Steam Deck, so I'm like, yeah, I'm good, you know. So yeah. So if they can get a good Switch 2 version, like I said, I'll buy it regardless. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. I'll probably just replay it on PS5, like PS5 Pro, if the Switch 2 version, if there is a Switch 2 version, or if there isn't, then obviously I'll probably just replay it on PS5 Pro, like at some point. I'll just replay it. Let's see here. I don't know how you have the strength to hold on seeing that new Xenoblade X ending, especially how crazy it is. It's easy because I do. because I can wait, because I can. Better if it was Expedition 93 and it well for them. Oh man, yeah, it didn't end well. Did not end well. All right, here we go. All right. Main director Takashi Tezuka. He's still at Nintendo, still doing things. Katsuya Eguchi, still at Nintendo. Hideko or Hideko Kono, I think he's still there. Toshiro Iwakawa. A lot of these guys are still at Nintendo. This is the Super Mario World ending credits, and it's scrolling the credits of like all the people that worked on the game on Super Mario World. And these guys are still there. A lot of these guys are still there. You know? Let's see here. Nintendo gives us themes free money. Well, if they charge for them, it's free money. If they charge, they might not charge for them. They might not. But I think they'll probably charge for them, like the 3DS. Yeah, it has credits. Yeah, it has credits. But thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. I appreciate it. You guys are goated. Appreciate you guys coming out. And yeah, it was great. I modded my 3DS mainly for themes. Well, there was official themes supported on 3DS, so. Okay, now you remember this? Yeah. Princess Peach. I remember when I first saw this ending, I was freaking blown away by everything with this game, man. It was just so good. I think based on how well you do, all the Yoshis will hatch or not, right? I think it's based on, like, if you save all the Yoshis or different color, like, the different worlds or whatever, that's based on that. So, yeah. I think that all of this is, like, a play. I know Super Mario Bros. 3, that's, like, confirmed to not even be real. It's a play. This is kind of like that, but I don't think they ever confirmed that Super Mario World is a play. I'm not sure if they ever confirmed that. That might actually be, like, real. But Mario Bros. 3 is not real. It's a play. It's a stage play. So I don't think they did that with this game. Anybody in the chat know for sure if they said that, but I know for Mario Bros. 3 it is. What's up, the cool guy? Shoutouts, man. Subbed. Hey, shoutouts. Let's go. Thank you. I collect retro. Thank you for subbing, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, Mario 2 was a dream. Mario 2 was a dream. Mario 3 was a stage play. So yeah. I beat this game and I felt accomplished. Me too. I beat this game back when it came out. I remember my brother, he beat it first and then I beat it after him. And we played the 2-player mode and all that too. And we were blown away. We were like, Super Nintendo like is like the greatest. We were so excited. It was so much fun. It was just endless possibilities. Like, it felt so like new beginnings, right? Like, I don't know. There was a different time period. Like, when you start a game in today's day, it's very different from starting the game because you have so much more experience. But back then, you didn't know exactly what to expect. Like, it was just different when you started up a game. We went from like the bit wars and all that, you know. It's very different atmosphere now in today's day. So yeah. So I don't think that the feeling of beating a game in today's day, unless the story is just absolutely wild, it's hard to get the same feeling. Although you do get some of the same feeling, but it's still not quite the same. Like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I beat that game, and yes, it was awesome, but I did not have the same feeling that I had like when I beat this game. And that's just, it's not because the game's not as good or anything like that. It's just because there's no way that you can replicate that feeling of the beginning of something. You know, if you grew, like the beginning. Like there was only an NES, then there was a Super NES. That's it. Like, you know, it was only the second system. So it's very different from today, where we've had multiple Mario games, multiple systems, and all of that, you know. Very different. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that came through. That was wild for today's Combo Breaker. Give yourselves a round of applause, man. You guys were incredible tonight. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. You guys were fantastic. Thank you guys for supporting the stream, man. You got Elite Ninja members, people that come here just to talk about games, people that drop donos. That really does help the stream, help everything going. Like I said, we don't always do the best here when it comes to views, but you guys always come through here so we can continue to make the channel even better. So thank you guys so much, man. Seriously, I would not be here without you guys doing what you guys do. I appreciate the 3 times platinum combo. Man, that is crazy. That is crazy. We're going further than beyond. V, appreciate you. Real quick though, before you guys go, we have a brand new video on the channel that we uploaded. So make sure you guys check the video out. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Here's the link. Tomorrow morning we have tomorrow morning is what's it called? What's tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning is Persona 5, the Phantom X. So make sure you guys check out Persona 5, the Phantom X. Watch my video. Even if you've already seen it today, go ahead and watch that video again. Even if you've seen it today, watch it again for me. All right, guys, watch it again for me. I'd really appreciate that if you do. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you guys for the support. Everybody that dropped support: Cyber Taurus, Christian, Nick for the gifts, for the gift, Uncario, Justin. He's in Sleepy Land, but still, Justin. Thank you guys so much, man. Deported Sicilian, thank you for everything. Party Man, Cyber Taurus, love you guys. We'll be back. Am I taking tomorrow off? I'm not sure if I'm taking tomorrow off or not. Because yeah, it's Wednesday. We did Sunday. Yeah, we did. So we might take Wednesday off. We might not. Depends on things. We'll see what happens, like with the Nintendo Direct, if there is one or not. If there is a Nintendo Direct, obviously I'm not taking tomorrow off. So I'm gonna wake up in the morning. If not, we'll have videos. We're gonna have 2 videos for you guys for sure tomorrow, though. Like 2 videos, Persona 5, and then also whatever gaming news that we're gonna have. So we'll probably have 2 videos. So it's gonna be good. Yeah, Nintendo Direct watch for sure tomorrow morning. So I'll be up early. They usually announce it either at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. So one of those 2, I'll be up ready to go. So yeah. All right, guys, love y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate that. And we will see you for the next one. Peace out.